Good evening and welcome to Downingtown West High School, right here near Philadelphia in the Chestmont League. And tonight's High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week, also on PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network, all around the state of Pennsylvania tonight as we bring you Coatesville at Downingtown West. Coatesville comes into the game tonight with a 5-2-1 record, 1-1 overall in the Chestmont League. On the other side, you've got a Downingtown West team coming in at 7-1, but smarting from a win by Bishop Shanahan, who leads the division right now at 1-0. And, of course, Downingtown West now 1-1. These two teams, traditional rivals, only a couple miles apart. And all this being brought to you tonight by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. I'm Gary Sutton. Alongside of me, Ford Chapman, state championship coach at Bishop McDevitt, and also assisted at Central Dauphin a few years back. And when we talk about this Coatesville team tonight, we talk about a guy who is a young junior who has the same name as the head coach, but he has a junior behind it. He's Matt Ortega, and he's a good one.
Yes, he is. Ricky Ortega Jr. He's a junior, class-wise, and multi-year starter. He makes that offense click, and they have a good chance tonight if he's completing passes and limiting his turnovers.
One of the guys to be looking for tonight is Tristan Jackson, a kid who has a 13-point catch per catch. And he's a kid that likes to catch a lot of passes. Has 4 touchdowns on the season.
Yes, he is. And also defensively, this Whippet scheme is going to provide a challenge for the Coatesville defense.
For the Coatesville team, they've got a good one, too. A senior. His name is Cole Bricker, and this guy can throw it around the field.
Downingtown West is going to look to mix the run and the pass. They have a first-year head coach who's been an assistant here for quite some time. It's going to be very interesting. We're really excited for this matchup.
Look for J.D. Weller tonight. He'll be catching a lot of passes from Bricker this evening. He's got 15.6 every time he touches the football, and he's got 4 touchdowns on the season as well.
Absolutely, and he's not the only one that they can go to, and they have a running game that's decent. It should be an electrifying football game.
You want to talk about two teams looking in the mirror? 28 points a game for Coatesville, 27.9 here for the other team. And on the other side, both of them only giving up 11 points a game. That is something that's really important.
No doubt about it.
And we'll take a look at that and more as we get together in this game tonight. I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good one here in the Chestmont League, down in the Philadelphia area, and it's all coming your way live around the state of Pennsylvania on PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network, and the Laugh Channel, ABC 27.4. Back with the start of the game right after this.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
And welcome to Cop-Meyer Stadium here at Downingtown West High School for a big Chestmont League matchup. And Downingtown West here tonight. Coatesville is going to be kicking off. They deferred to the second half. Downingtown West will get the kickoff, and we are underway right here. Ball kicked all the way down the 9-yard line where it's taken there by Downingtown. Pushing their way out over the 20, probably the 22-yard line, and that's where they will start and set up shop. Gary Sutton with you, Ford Chapman, and our whole Invica crew here this evening, all brought to you by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Welcome to the state of Pennsylvania tonight, watching this game as well. PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network, and Coach, we got a great one here tonight.
Yes, we do.
So the 22-yard line is the starting point here for Downingtown. They come into the game 7-1. They were dumped last week by Bishop Shanahan, and so they are trying to make up for that. Put a man in motion here and over the right side very quickly. Nice run out of the backfield.
They went to the weak side there. Split backs, lead blocker, staple play.
Spencer Dunn with the carry, number 4. So Dunn will pick up 2. It'll be second down and 8. Ball located on the 23-yard line.
Formation to the boundary once again.
Cole Bricker at the quarterback spot, wearing number 15.
Shift out of it.
One near side, one far side as far as receivers. Man in motion. Be Darian Smith. And right over the middle again, and they'll get out near the 25-yard line, maybe the 26. Which will bring up a third down now, and let's call it 4 yards.
That's a similar play to the old wing T style counter crisscross. The quarterback hands the ball off going one way, and it's an inside reverse handoff going the opposite way. Pulling a lineman, trying to get flow going one way. Coatesville defense known for their flow to the football, and then come back with a counter the opposite way. Empty set here on 3rd and 4.
This is a team that likes to generally throw it a lot, but it looks like they're trying to establish that ground game first. Bricker out to the flat, has his man right there. First down, nice pass out near the 32-yard line.
Simple flat route to the weak side. They hit the inside receiver on a quick out. Flat to the sidelines to move the chains.
Darian Smith with a catch. First down, first down of the night.
They're going to move fast.
And right at the line of scrimmage, brought down there nicely by Coatesville that time. So no gain on the play.
That's an eye toss, just the quarterback's not under center like we have had for decades. He's in the shotgun, just flips it out there, tossed to the wing, and Coatesville defense came up big there and actually took him for a yard loss.
Once they're done, the senior running backs, they'll be second down and 11 yards to go now, back at the 31-yard line. Bricker has 4 receivers out again. Bricker, quarterback draw. And Bricker's going to maybe get back to the 32, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard to get back to 3rd down and 10.
Coatesville brought a little pressure defensively there. Matt Ortega, the head coach, normally really dialed into his defense, likes to call the defense. As a head football coach, he's been a defensive coordinator. He was under Scott Feldman at McCaskey, started here. Then he was under George Chomp at Harrisburg before he got the head coaching job at York High prior to coming to Coatesville.
So 3rd down and 10 now. Coatesville shows blitz, and they come with it. Bricker over the middle, and just underneath his man, no flags down, so the Coatesville defense will get the offense of Downingtown off the field here, and Downingtown will kick it out. 9:18 to go here in the first quarter. You're watching the High School Sports Live TV Game of the Week. It's also the PCN Game of the Week as well.
Chris Olson, the offensive coordinator for Downingtown, was looking for a crossing route, rub route over the middle, and neither guy was able to get open there on the incompletion.
There'll be a punt here from Downingtown West. Not a bad punt there, but it's going to be taken on the run. And a lot of open room on that far side. Good close down by Downingtown West to hold the return, but inside the 50-yard line of Downingtown it comes for Coatesville, and they'll set up shop for the first time tonight. We mentioned about Matt Ortega, the head coach. Well, you're going to hear Matt Ortega Jr. now, the junior, who's in there. He's got 12 touchdowns on the year. No interceptions so far.
Anthony Kelly did a nice job, number 6 for Coatesville, getting to that punt and fielding it in the air, picking up some positive yardage, which gives the Red Raiders the ball on the Downingtown side of the 50.
So it'll be first down and 10 now. Ball at the 48-yard line of Downingtown. Ortega at quarterback.
Look at this formation.
Full house backfield there. And Ortega's handoff right down the gut and charging forward and out to the outside, and he's going to get loose. Shoestring quarterback kept him from getting away there. But a very nice run that time by number 8. That was Nasir Jordan. And Jordan with a big pickup on the play.
Somebody's down early. This looks like maybe their stud, one of their offensive linemen. It's not their big sophomore, but can't tell what number it is right now.
So we're going to take a moment here and step away while they get him under control and get him well, we hope, and get him up. And we'll take a break right now. We'll be right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4 and PCN.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Hi, this is John Timballo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timballo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Timballo Family of Dealerships.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Back here at Kottmeyer Stadium, both sides. You look at the players, they're all down on one knee. They have a man down on the field right now. He is Tommy McAnally, an offensive lineman for Coatesville. And they brought the cart out and they brought the air cast out, and they're bringing a stretcher out right now for him. So we're waiting to see, and hopefully we'll have a report on his condition here in a few moments. We're going to break away again, do some commercials here in just a second, but thoughts are there with Tommy right now. Hate to see a player go down, especially any time early in the game, but any time in the game, you want your best players on the field all the time and have kids be healthy and have a great night, right, Coach?
God bless them.
Yep. So McAnally is down the field right now.
Both teams giving a round of applause.
Both teams very respectful, as you would expect, both class programs. And his teammates coming out now to surround the cart and helping Tommy up onto the back. He is, he's conscious and everything, just, some kind of leg injury, and you can see, but there you go. We'll talk about what a team's all about. There it is. We'll break away. We'll be right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4 and the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Keep up with PCN and Pennsylvania sports on social media. Follow PCN on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. Welcome back here to Kottmeyer Stadium. And again, our thoughts and prayers with Tommy McAnally. He was up. I put him on the back of the car. Had an air cast on, some kind of leg injury, and he's going to get checked now. But we're back to the game now. Coatesville, 8:54 to go in the first quarter.
Same formation as the first play.
There you see Ortega under center again, charging forward with that power running game down to the 35-yard line. They started this drive at the 48-yard line of Downingtown. By the way, this is the 125th meeting between Coatesville and Downingtown, although they split in Downingtown East and Downingtown West. In that series over the years, Coatesville leads at 13-9. But in the overall series, it is 65, 53, and 6 times they have tied, led by Coatesville. Again, trying to get to the outside. Good chase down there by Downingtown West.
3 plays, double tight, power high, old school football. Offensive coordinator Pete Susi. His son was the quarterback in between the 2 Ortegas, Ricky Ortega and then Matt Ortega Jr.
To get us to Sear Jordan,
a 3-year starter. Ricky
here.
Ortega was a 4-year starter. Pete Susi's son was a 3-year starter, and now we have Matt Ortega Jr. in his 2nd year as a starter.
So 3rd down and 5 to go here. Ball down the 32-yard line of Downingtown West. Ortega gets down very low under center. They're hard to see.
Fullback
over the right side will be brought down inside the 30, near the 28-yard line of Downingtown. The fullback on the carry there is Josh Van Orden. Nice tackle on the play as well by Andrew Brown of Downingtown West.
Same formation once again. Power out of the right this time.
4th down and 2, going for it here. Inside the 30. Take a look to the sidelines. A reset. Straight down the middle again, and Jordan with the call, and Jordan looks like he's going to get the first down. To Sear Jordan right over that right side. Nice surge forward by the offensive line for Coatesville.
That right side of the offensive line, Gary, has sophomore Max Hiller. He's a big stud, 295, he's 6'6". Going to have a lot of opportunities to play football at the next level, obviously. Back to the same formation.
Ball at the 26-yard line. This is just all power running right now, ladies and gentlemen. Full house backfield again.
Play action.
This time a fake. Looking for the end zone. Has a man there. You might have pass interference down there. Let's see. No. Good coverage.
To go for the home run there on the tight end on the flag route.
How about Tommy Miller with the coverage on the play? Their number 6
yes,
did a great
very tight
job.
Coverage. Little hand fighting there by both guys. Not enough to warrant the foul. Just a ISO play action. Lead back in the flat. Tight end on the flag or banana, whatever you want to call that route. And looking over his outside shoulder.
So it'll be 2nd down now.
Nice defense by the secondary there.
2nd and 10. Pitch far side.
You got to cut that up in.
Nice job of Downingtown West of stringing that play out to the far side.
Late flag coming in. You weren't going to get much if you cut it up, but
no.
You go wide like that. Downingtown did a nice job setting the edge and stringing that out.
Might have gotten a hold on that. We'll wait and see. Usually hold or a face mask over the tackle there, but we'll see. By the way, your officials tonight, Johnny Pannis, Terrence Claus, Chris DeRiba, James Hayes, and Ed Kreider. Our special stat guys today, Bob, Carl, and Paul from Coatesville. Let's see what the call is here.
We don't know specifically what it was with that personal foul, but it's going to be marked off against the Red Raiders.
So they're going to march it back here, take some of the wind out of the sails here for the Raiders. And that's a big one. So the ball will come all the way back out to the 43-yard line where it'll be 2nd down now. Ball's going to be on the 43-yard line of Downingtown West. 2nd down, I believe.
Well, they get it. It was a personal foul. Might have been a dead ball. I didn't see if it was a single dead ball, but they get maybe it's a 3rd down. It's tough to tell here. It looks as 3rd on the down marker.
It'll be 3rd down on the down marker. Matt Ortega. Man goes in motion. Ortega's going to hand off. There's Jordan. Nasir Jordan bangs his way to the 40. Not much more as Downingtown West rises up here defensively.
We'll know if it's fourth down if the punt team comes on.
You see Nasir Jordan. He's doing most of the workload on this series, but that penalty was huge. So you have fourth down.
They're talking about it right now, Gary,
Yeah.
whether it was a dead ball foul or not. Over there next to Matt Ortega, he's questioning the officials,
Right.
and they're getting together to talk about it.
So is it a loss of down or not? That's the question that Matt Ortega has. Matt Ortega, by the way, just named the Big 33 coach. We'll be talking to him at halftime tonight about that honor. Of course, the other side, you have Tom Klein, who's in his first year here, but he's been here since for a while, and he's been a head coach before. Been an assistant for a long, long time. So Tom Klein, his first year, doing a good job, and it's going to be fourth down.
Head coach at Springfield Delco, an assistant here under Mike Milano. They had some really good teams over those years, and now he's the head man.
Colin Schaefer back to kick it. They'll punt it downfield. Inside the 20, starts to roll back, and they'll pick it up at about the 19-yard line, and that is where Downingtown West will set up for their second possession.
20-yard punt there from the line of scrimmage for the Red Raiders, and no return, obviously.
So Downingtown will get it at their 19-yard line to start out their second possession of the evening. No score in the game. We've got 5:50 to go here in the first quarter.
Different formation here than we've seen so far. Bunch trips there to the tight end.
Your handoff, nice move, slash it across. They only average 78 yards a game running. So this is not a team that normally is going to make their bones on running. They like to pass the ball. As a handoff there to Spencer Dunn again.
Josh Van Order, nice job defensively. Like Gerald Cooper was in there as well. Defensive lineman.
So bring up second down now, and still 10. No gain on the play. You said Cole Bricker at the quarterback spot.
Four-man front defensively for Coatesville.
Bricker, again the handoff, near side. Smashes out over the 23, maybe to the 24-yard line. So a gain of 3 on the play will bring up third down and 7 now for the Whippets. Yes, everybody always asks, what's a Whippet? Type of dog, racing dog, right?
And that's when it was one high school, it was the Downingtown Whippets, so West kept the name. And Downingtown won the state title in 1996 in football when they were one school.
Third down, they'll call it 6 now. The ball spotted officially at the 24-yard line. Bricker goes back. Bricker trying to get out of trouble. Throws it to the outside. Has his man out there.
Oh, my.
And what a play to get rid of that and get a first down out of him.
Obviously a little risky because the ball fluttered a little bit on Cole Bricker, but he got the ball to his intended target.
Brandon Good Kimball, a sophomore. He just unleashed it right there. So a first down here.
Here you see the replay. Did not throw it on rhythm. Stepped up in the pocket, was able to do a little jump pass.
Well, that's what the old days is. A little retro there, jumping in the air. That was out of necessity, though. So one receiver near side.
Nice job by Good Kimball to get up there and get the positive yards to get the first down after the catch.
There's Bricker again. Bricker looking nice touch on the pass that time. Beautiful touch. And he's got another first down all the way out to the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. Good touch on the pass by Cole Bricker.
J.D. Weller, the 6'4" target, Gary. That ball was thrown before he made his break. That's what we call throwing on. That's beyond that. And that was outstanding job by the offense of Downingtown. Reverse, counter.
Little inside handoff going the other way. And a nice job by Coatesville covering that at the line of scrimmage. Looked like the old crossbuck that Notre Dame used to use many years ago, right?
Yeah. Reverse pivot, flow one way, fake the run, and give it back the other. Not the same as the counter crisscross type double reverse sort of inside handoff we saw a little while ago. But it's double counter, I should say, but it was still, nonetheless, misdirection.
Well, that's the 48-yard line where it's going to be second down and 8 now for the Whippets. One receiver far side, one tight formation. Bricker. Hands off, throws it back, a little trickery here. It's got a man way downfield. Does he have him? No, broken up at the end. Nice job defensively at the end of that play.
Number 4, Elias Hansen on the play.
Elias Hansen did a great job. Also there to help him was James Kwan.
And Haynes has given up a few inches, but even though he's 6 foot, he's given up about 4 inches. Almost like a little jump ball there, up for grabs, and you'll see it here.
He hands it off and just pitch it right on back. Beautiful pass. Maybe had a little too much air under it, hung there for a while. You saw Hansen doing a great job back there on the coverage. So it brings up 3rd down and 8 now from the 48-yard line. Bricker again looking. Bricker flushed out of the pocket. Bricker on the run. Finds a man downfield.
We got it.
And he's got it. Beautiful pass down inside the 40-yard line. Nice pitch and catch as he caught his man down there. And again, it's his favorite target. Well, one of his favorite targets tonight. He's got 2 catches. Brendan Good-Kimball, a sophomore.
He's only a sophomore, yeah. Nicely done. That ball's up in the air a couple times now. These Coatesville defensive backs, they got a break on the football. And they're notorious for doing that over the last several decades. I've seen them play. They usually are next to breaking on footballs and really using their athleticism and speed.
3rd first down of this drive now for Downingtown West. Ball at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10. And
Quarterback's going to keep it.
He always fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it this time as he reads it. And Bricker breaking loose inside the 30 down to the 25-yard line, maybe more. And Bricker, nice job that time of taking the ball all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Not sure if that was a intended keep or if it was a zone read. Nonetheless, really nice play. It looked like it was maybe some kind of wildcat there with number 6. There you see it. And the guy he faked to was the lead blocker. Really nice play.
Well, he's got some foot speed, doesn't he?
Yes.
So here's Bricker now, has his team on the march here. He started at the 19-yard line. Bricker with a handoff over near side. Big hole, heading for the end zone. Going to be pushed out of bounds at the 6-yard line, but a nice handoff. And I'll tell you what, Downingtown West is on the move right now as the handoff once again for Downingtown West goes to Spencer Dunn. Get another first down.
Very good offensive blocking scheme there. And their head coach, Tom Klein, he's the offensive line coach. And you can tell he works well with that unit right there. Look at that.
The last 4 plays have all been first downs. So first down and goal now, ball at the 6-yard line of Coatesville. Spencer Dunn, he fakes it. Bricker's going to keep it. Bricker is going to dive for the end zone. Does he get in? Somebody lost a helmet on the way. And he is in. Bricker with a 6-yard run. Touchdown for Downingtown West. So Downingtown West with a beautiful series. Started at the 19-yard line. 81 yards they went. And ended with a touchdown with Bricker running in the end zone here from 6 yards out.
And that drive was kept alive early on Bricker's jump pass. Oh my, you got to block that.
And the kick is up.
Amazing.
And the kick is good. And 7-0 the lead on Mason Sharp's extra point. Downingtown West leads it. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4 and the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing costs. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Enjoying the game? Get more Pennsylvania sports with PCN Select. Stream PIAA championship games, sports profiles, and more on demand now with PCN Select. 81 yards and cashing in with Bricker's touchdown, 6 yards out. And Downingtown West kicks off with a 7-0 lead here. 1:54 to go in the first quarter. And that ball is going to roll out of the end zone.
Got to communicate back there, the 2 kick returners. Just like a center fielder and the right or left fielder in baseball on a high fly, you got to be able to communicate, or that's going to happen. Fortunately for Coatesville, the ball went in the end zone, which is automatically dead in high school, out to the 20.
Downingtown West lost last week to Bishop Shanahan, one of the smaller 6A schools here. And so Shanahan right now is in first place in the Chestmont League.
Gary, if we go quickly back to that extra point, a Coatesville guy came off the edge. He was there before the ball was kicked, and he just sort of ran by it. He could have kicked the ball or taken the ball right off the tee if he wanted to.
With their second possession now comes Coatesville trying to answer the touchdown here. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side.
Left.
Handoff by Ortega. Jordan hits the middle, finds the outside, and Jordan taken down just inside the 28-yard line. Good run by Jordan as he didn't find anything in the middle, but he managed to bounce off and get to the outside.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And this Coatesville team, as they play faster, this Coatesville team, the track team last year, led by Damian Henry, longtime coach here, former Lankerton McCaskey athlete and coach, they won the state title in track and field last year for the boys.
And taken down in the backfield is Ortega under a cloud of blue and gold.
Brian Carter.
And Darian Smith make that Brian Shoemaker win that tackle.
With Carter. It's probably a sideline warning here. That's all that is. The flag is near the Downingtown West sidelines.
Now I saw Andrew Brown, I think one of the captains of this team, walk over to one of his players and say, okay, we don't want to be saying something. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, it is? Oh, 2 players, okay. 2 players going at it, offsetting personal fouls for both teams. That's what those flags are. Way down the field, away from the play.
And that was the discussion there by the players down there. Hey, we don't want any dumb personal fouls, right?
Officials got to stay on that early. That usually can offset some of that stuff later.
So it'll be 3rd down now and 4 yards to go for Coatesville. How important a series is this for them right now? Just got hit with a touchdown. Kind of feel like it's got
Still we're in the first quarter. They got trips into the boundary here. They got one-on-one up top.
1:09 to go here in the first quarter. Ortega looking, flushed out. Ortega has nowhere to go, and Ortega's going to be swarmed down again inside the 15 down near the 11-yard line. Matt Ortega Jr. taken down there.
Oh, we got a penalty flag here. Not sure what it is, but there's 15 one way or the other.
And was it taunting? Wait and see.
Oh, yes.
But what a great defensive play, and then wiped out.
And they were celebrating. I'm not sure if something was said or what there after the play. That's when it happened, a dead ball foul.
Take a look at it again and see if we can see what happened there. I don't know.
It looked like they were, from up here, they were doing some celebrating, but it didn't seem anything excessive.
Right.
Maybe they verbalized something.
Yeah, you never can hear what they're saying down there. Let's take a look here. Look at this. Ortega looking, nothing there.
Nobody open, not much time to throw after that.
But talk about keeping him in. Oh, I saw what happened right there. He kicked him coming up. Number 38 kicked back.
Oh, he stood right over top of him.
Yeah.
That's a good call. Now, it looked like Ortega may have been grabbing his leg at first, then he kicked it to get it free, but then when he stood over top of him, that's when the flag came out.
So 4th down and 1, more manageable situation. Now, do you go for it here? Throwing the gauntlet down here.
Well, they line up in that double tight power eye set and give it to number 8 up over the right side is what I'm expecting.
Right. This here Jordan would be the guy you would think would get it. So Matt Ortega, the head coach over there, has a decision to make right here. Will they try to get them off sides? That's usually what teams try to do first.
I think we're going to see, I'd be shocked if we don't see the double tight power eye right, ISO right.
Or maybe even a wildcat. We'll wait and see. See what they have in the playbook here for this situation. But boy, you're throwing the gauntlet here. Or do you quick kick out of there?
Here it comes.
Okay, Ortega over center. There's the handoff, and does he get there? He got over the 30, but did he get far enough over the 30? That's the question.
Yes, he did.
There was the handoff. He crossed the 30. It looks like they're moving the chains. So a first down here for Coatesville. Big first down in this drive. It's the first down in the drive. They started at the 20-yard line. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll see if they get another play off. 1st and 10. Ball at the 31-yard line of Coatesville. 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
And the pistol.
Here's your handoff
to the wing.
Going to the outside again. Another good defensive play by Downingtown West, standing him up on that right side. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 at the end of one. Downingtown West leads it here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4 and the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
And welcome back as we get ready to start the second quarter here at PCN. And High School Sports Live are partnering to bring you Pennsylvania high school football games all season long. Watch on cable and stream live with PCN Select. Visit PCNTV.com for the full schedule. We're getting ready to start second quarter here, and it is ball to the 31-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Coatesville. Nasir Jordan right now is doing the bulk of the work for Coatesville with 35 yards so far for the running. He has been the main force here for them, and there's a looks like maybe delay of game or illegal procedure.
Illegal procedure on the offense, movement early on 2nd and 10.
So that's going to take him back 5 yards. So bring him 2nd down now and 15 to go. So what are you seeing so far after one quarter, for?
Well, first off, Coatesville tried to establish the power game in that first drive, and it was successful for the early going, but they couldn't sustain it, and they had a few penalties that hurt them. I was really impressed with Downingtown West last drive for the touchdown. Mixed a little pass with the run, but mostly on the ground, and they were able to really do some things.
I've been impressed with the defensive ends keeping Coatesville really hemmed in. Long pass downfield. And did you get any kind of bump? No, you did not. Good double coverage downfield. And Downingtown West was all ready for that one.
Looking deep for Tristan Jackson, the senior wideout. And nice coverage by Downingtown here defensively.
Tristan Jackson on the season, 19 catches for 247 yards, 3 touchdowns. He gets 13 yards a catch. He was going to get a lot more on that one.
Both teams are trying to establish the running game so far in the first quarter. Now as we enter the second, it's...
So we have second.
With the penalty, Coatesville's got to avoid the penalties on offense here. And Downingtown was fortunate that that penalty... Oh, we got another one here. I didn't see what that was.
No, I did not. 15-yard penalty. Second first down now in this drive, courtesy of no play.
It might have been roughing. It might have been roughing the quarterback, because I saw a flag down where the head official, the white hat, is behind the offense. And even though we missed that signal, that's most likely what it was.
Big penalties here so far in the early part of this game. 11:58 to go to the half. Don't forget, we'll have our Jack G. and Balbo halftime report tonight, and we'll have our highlights of the first half for you as well. And also a special interview with Matt Ortega, the new Big 33 football coach coming up this year. Speaking of Matt Ortega Jr. hands it off here. And again, it's Nasir Jordan over that right side, but it's going to be called back again. Delay of game this time, 5 more yards back. So it's the battling penalties here so far in the first half.
Now, Coatesville has a really good two-way player, senior. He's a halfback. He's also an outside backer, number 10, Terry Wiggins. He's getting a lot of looks from major colleges, and he's a really good-looking football player on both sides. And he was the lead blocker there, but the ball was called dead due to the delay.
It'll be first down again, but this time for 15 yards. As the ball back at the 36-yard line.
Even though Coatesville's put themselves in penalty position, Downingtown has had 2 15-yarders that have hurt them on this drive.
Here's Ortega. Hands off again. Again, it's Nasir Jordan doing the work here so far tonight. Not much room to run there. I've been impressed with the defensive ends tonight so far for Downingtown West, keeping them hemmed in pretty well. They're not allowing anybody to get anywhere to the outside.
Yeah, that was outside linebacker T.J. Sinkus on the play. He's Downingtown predominantly in a 4-man front with 3 linebackers and 4 secondary.
Second down and 12 yards to go now. Ball spotted at the 39-yard line. 2 receivers far side. Ortega Jr. back. Looking.
Wheel route.
Flushed again. He's in the pocket. Can he get out of there? He's looking again. Still trying to find somebody and finally does. Well, he bought himself some time there as he found a receiver out there. That was Josh Van Orton.
Really nice job of just surveying the field and eluding the 4-man rush.
What's amazing there, you escaped having a hold call, too. You get that a lot of times. You see a quarterback running around like that.
Yes, you do. Or a legal lineman downfield. Either one of those. You're right, Gary.
So it brings up 3rd down now, much more manageable for him. It'll be 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball down out to 46-yard line. Drive started at the 20. 10:32 to go here in the first half. I want to welcome our audience in from around the state of Pennsylvania tonight. Here at Kottmeyer Field at Downingtown West High School out here near suburban Philadelphia, down in that area, what's known as the Chesmont League. So 3rd down and 5. Make it 3rd down and 4 now, they'll call it. There's your over the right side. It's fumble. Ball's loose on the field. And Downingtown West has recovered it just at the 50-yard line. And recovering the football is Brian Carter.
Ball got popped out of Jordan's, as here's Jordan's hands there, and it went forward about 3 yards, and on the spot there was the Downingtown defense, and West is going to get the ball exactly at midfield. Here you'll see it. He wasn't going to get the first down anyway. It looked like.
Just got banged at the end there and lost it.
And that's number 22 for West.
Brian Carter.
Brian Carter.
Brian Carter took it. Good pass out here in the flat. Pass is going to be caught nicely there by Brett Wickersham, a junior.
The Whippets are doing a really nice job offensively of keeping the Coatesville defense unsure and off balance with this mixture of this balance of run and pass as they go to a trip set here to the wide
Courtesy
side.
The fumble recovery by Carter. You got a short field to work with here. So quick pick up there. 4 to go here on 2nd down. Bricker. There's a man breaking through again. Down inside the 30-yard line. He rumbles. And a nice run there by Spencer Dunn.
They shifted Dunn back into the backfield, just a split back power to the tight end side. Very positive yardage for the Whippets, moving the chains once again at the 30.
So another first down here. Ball down to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. I'm really impressed with Bricker. I mean, he really runs the show here for this team.
Yes, he does.
Very heady player. Has a lot of poise. And a timeout called here by Downingtown West. We'll take one as well. It's 7-0. 9:08 to go in the first half. You're watching High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week here on ABC 27.4 and PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
And welcome back to Kottmeyer Field here at Downingtown West High School, where, again, it's Downingtown West on the march. You know, PCN and High School Sports Live are partnering to bring you Pennsylvania high school football games all season long. Watch on cable or stream live with PCN Select. Visit PCNTV.com for the full schedule. First down, 10 to go here. Ball at the 30-yard line. Downtown West on the march. Again, they already lead 7-0. Handoff off the far side as Mike Tarachi with a carry this time, his first carry of the night.
They went with a motion man there to the backfield. They faked it to him, and they gave it to the one back, going back to the left-hand side. Once again, a little misdirection. I like the way they're doing that to keep that Coatesville defense unsure. They pulled the right side of the line there on that play to over to the left as lead blockers rather than having a running back lead block. Under center now.
And there's your run. Look out. Spencer Dunn again. Spencer Dunn loose inside the 20-yard line. Another first down here for the Whippets.
Nice little scrappy runner, Gary.
Spencer Dunn shows you a lot here. And there's a fumble down. And did Coatesville cover it? And
yes, they did. It's Coatesville football. We didn't see that fumble. It's way down away from us here.
And we'll see who got that one.
On the far 20-yard line.
That is the 6th fumble of the year for Downingtown West.
Big play for Coach. Let's watch it. A really good run by Dunn. Has it in his right hand. He's carrying it like a little bit of a loaf of bread. Oh, look who stripped it. Yep.
Number 10.
Number 10, Wiggins.
And it was picked up there by number 6.
Wiggins is their best defender out there.
For Coatesville, number 6 covered that. That was Anthony Kelly. So back goes Ortega. Ortega looking. Got a man over the middle and thrown high. Somehow that pass was complete. Somehow, I say.
I think the receiver underneath that was looking like the ball was coming in. I can't wait to see this replay.
Wow.
I think Coatesville wanted a late hit there, which they didn't get the call, it looks like. But it was really excited to see what happens here as you see Matt Ortega there. Here it is. Watch the receiver coming from your left to your right. Looks like he goes up for the ball. I don't know if he tipped it or not, but it's caught. They're looking at that hit right there is a little bit late. Tough to tell.
And Ortega with a bomb. He's got his man down here, and just overthrew him just a little bit, but he had his man open. That was Elias Hansen downfield. Pretty nice looking arm there from Matt Ortega Jr.
Yes, sometimes you can be lucky on that last pass. I'm not sure which receiver Matt was throwing to. I believe it was to the receiver that caught the ball. Here's the replay on this play. Going for the deep one. Just a little bit overthrown. He had his man beat by about a step and a half.
Overthrew him by about 2 yards, but trying to get his guy to run underneath it.
Bunch trips here to the wide side.
2nd down 10, ball at the 29-yard line.
Pistol.
Ortega with a little pitch near side. Banging off that side. And I'll tell you what, Downingtown West defense has closed fast tonight.
Yes. As soon as they saw that toss, they're flying to the football, keeping their gaps of responsibility. There's really nowhere for that running back to go.
Might have been a pickup of 2 on the play, which will bring up 3rd down and 8 now. Ball out at the 31-yard line.
Sometimes that bunch trips, teams are expecting pass, and then you run that way, and if those receivers can get good downfield blocks, they got some good angles. A lot of times you can pull a lineman and get something, but Downingtown's defense was saying, no way.
So 3rd down now, 8 yards to go, ball at the 31-yard line.
See if he sprints right out of his formation. Screen.
And there's the screen. Coming back, and what a job smelling that one out. Pass was complete out to Lawrence Beckett. But give credit again for Downingtown West. They were all over that.
Yes, they were. Defense, they read their keys well. Gaps, responsibility well. They're well coached.
I haven't seen a team this quick to the ball as a bunch all year long so far in the games that we've done. So Coatesville have to kick it out of there with 6:56 to go here until half. Oh, bomb here. Look
really
at this
nice
one.
punt.
That's a perfect spiral.
Trying to set up a wall here to the right.
And look at that. And that good close on the back side of that for Coatesville. And for Coatesville, that was number 23 on the tackle, Amari DeShields, as was being brought back upfield there by Tommy Miller. But still good return and a good field position again at the 39-yard line here. 43-yard
block in the back here on the return by Downingtown. Often when you set up a wall like that, you got to be careful and you got to go over with your team. Guys, you cannot block somebody unless you see the front of their body or their jersey. It actually happened away from the wall on the far side, on the McCaskey sideline.
So it was going to be the 39-yard line. That will change substantially here.
And this penalty is going to go from the spot of the block, which was the 29.
Wow. Or
the 28, maybe. It's going to go all the way back inside the 20 for Downingtown. That really hurts.
So it's not really a 15-yard penalty we look at it. It's really more of a all the way back down to the 17, more like a 22-yard penalty, right?
Yeah, it's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the block.
Yep. The ball will be placed at the 18-yard line, and that's where they will set up shop here at Downingtown. They lead 7-0, 6:41 to go here in the first half from Kottmeyer Stadium here in Downingtown West.
He just moved it to the 19, up 1. So they're trying to get that straight. Penalty occurred at the 29, back 10. Field position killer for Downingtown, but still only up 7-0. It almost feels like this is a 10-0 or 14-0 football game.
Downingtown West seems like they have dominated, but both teams traded fumbles the last 2 possessions, and so that has been the rub out there. So now if you're Coatesville, you want to try to get 3 and off the field. If you're Downingtown, you want to get one of those nice long marches again. This is starting with 19.
Get a field goal if you're Downingtown.
19-yard line.
Oh, look at the second effort of the leg drive.
Tell you what, you got to like this guy. Number 4, Spencer Dunn, the senior, only 5'9", 170 pounds. Man, can he run, though?
He said, give me that ball, coach. I will avenge for that fumble. I was carrying that ball a little bit loosely. Last time I carried it, he's got to keep that thing tucked.
So bring up 2nd and 2 now. Ball out at the 27-yard line.
Wing to the left with the lead blocker. Don't be surprised if Dunn comes in motion here and then gets the ball. There is counter.
Coming right back across. Nice stick, though, by Coatesville that time, as you saw in on the tackle, number 72 for Coatesville. That was Gerald Cooper.
They run Dunn for positive yardage. They make the defense and me think they're going to give it to Dunn again. They send him in motion, but they fake it to him, and they give that inside counter handoff. That's the 3rd time we've seen that counter action, which is really good, as I alluded to before, against the quick-flowing defense.
Nice discipline on defense, though, by Cooper that time to stop it. So here it is right up the gut. Handed off again to Tommy Miller, the senior. Trying to get the first down here, and does. So Downingtown West on the move again.
They gave you a little version, not the exact same formation, but something similar to what Coatesville was doing in the first quarter early on that first drive. Straight ahead, Downingtown moves the chains.
So the ball out to the 30-yard line now, where it's 1st and 10 for the Whippets. Wide receiver Fox, far side.
8 blockers at the point of attack in this tight slot wing look. Post overloaded to the tight end side. Now they're going to run it with a puller.
And off near side.
It's tough to stop.
Again, Tommy Miller gets the call. Tommy Miller gets out past the 35-yard line, near the 36.
Gary, nothing fancy, but they're getting a lot of men at the point of attack, pulling a lineman and saying, we're going to run our stud, see if you can stop us, Coatesville.
USC just used to run that student body right and so forth, and that's kind of what this looks like a little bit, throwing it out there, just letting the guy have some space. So Miller gets him some space.
With Charles White and then Marcus Allen in the late 70s.
Ball at the 37-yard line, 2nd and 3. Bricker back, Bricker in the backfield. He manages to dance out there, throws it out of bounds wisely.
Good play. Smart, heady play.
He's been Houdini back there so far tonight, escaping the tacklers.
That'll bring up a 3rd and manageable of 3 yards. By the way, the 1979 Heisman Trophy winner, Charles White, who was his blocking back, sophomore Marcus Allen, who won the Heisman 2 years later in '81.
And that was running back out there at USC.
They have 8 Heisman Trophy winners, both running backs and quarterbacks. That's the record for college football. USC Trojans.
If you think of Penn State as linebacker you think of USC as running back you. So there you go. 3rd down and 3 to go now at the 37-yard line for Downingtown West. Here's your handoff again. Spencer Dunn. Spencer Dunn gets the first down, but there's a flag down on the field.
Just short of it, but it looks like a hold. It came from that umpire, and that's the spot where you're almost always going to get an offensive holding call. The umpire stands right there behind the linebackers, about 5 yards from the line of scrimmage, facing those offensive linemen.
Face mask called.
Oh.
And that's against Coatesville. So face mask is called. So tack on another first down here for the Whippets as they are marching again. And this is a huge march right here. Got 4 minutes and 16 seconds to go to the half. You're really trying to punch it in and take momentum right into the locker room with you.
Not an aggressive personal foul, so 5 yards, but that's enough to move the chains. As you said, Gary, and as we're going to be down around 4 minutes when this ball snapped, Downingtown just plugging along here.
Drive started at the 18-yard line. They're out now to the 44-yard line.
Inverted wishbone.
There's your handoff right over the middle again. Room to run. Out inside the 50, down to the 49. Another good run, getting chunks of yardage here. And again, they're counting that young man, Spencer Dunn, for the majority of it. Dunn and Miller doing the majority of the running right now for Downingtown West as they quickly line up. Gain of 7 will be second down and 3 now, the 49-yard line. There's Dunn again. Dunn slashing through. Down near the 40-yard line. A little help from his friends to get to the 40. So another first down, third first down on this drive.
This offensive line is very solid. They're just blocking in tandem together, moving the chains, chewing clock, strong, hard running.
And you've got to say tonight so far, the offensive and defensive lines of Downingtown West have really controlled the line of scrimmage here this evening. So it'll be first and 10, ball at the 40-yard line of Coatesville. Straight back goes Bricker. Bricker looks. Bricker out of the pocket. Here he goes again. Bricker uses his feet, cuts back. Down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of maybe 2 or 3 on the play. He'll get down near the 36 or 37.
4 receivers out on that route. And the quarterback decided that nothing was open, and he actually had a receiver to the right up the seam that was open. He couldn't see him, and he just not a bad job of just taking to get 4 yards.
Picked up 4 yards. Be second down and 6 now. Ball at the 36-yard line of Coatesville.
Unbalanced to the left. We're going to go that way. Run left. There it is.
There's your hand off to Dunn again. Dunn escapes one guy and then gets taken down to the 35-yard line.
Nice defense. That's going to be a hold there on the left side of the offensive line. You can see it from up here.
Yeah, you can see when Dunn stepped in, the guy out on the left edge there held. Everybody in the place saw it. So lots of penalties here in the first half so far, both teams. And it's especially hurt the progress right now, I think, of Downingtown West, plus the fumble each side. Next week, High School Sports Live brings you more football action as Mechanicsburg visits Shippensburg. Both teams undefeated going into the night. You can see it on PCN next Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. And we'll be doing that game.
Bunch trips to the right here to the wide side.
Second down, 16
here.
Ball at the 46.
Yep.
Bricker back. Bricker look. Bricker getting some
pressure. He's got him wide open.
Got a man wide open downfield.
Oh, my God, he dropped it.
And he dropped the ball. You talk about having too much time to look at it. Had his man all the way downfield.
Senior Darian Smith wide open on the seam route. Little like seam post.
You can't get more open than that.
No, you can't. Busted coverage by Coatesville. Perfect. Bunch trips that can sometimes fool defenders depending on what coverage they're in. And Smith wishes he had that one back. Here it is again. Watch how open he had. The quarterback puts it right on the money.
Look at the touch here. And he's got his man. Sometimes you could it was just a little bit behind him.
And that was good on the throw by the quarterback. You don't need to lead him perfectly.
Right.
You want to throw it like that. He was so open.
Oh, and you have a penalty called here. And let's see if he's drawn offside or if he encroached. I think he might have encroached.
I think that's going to be defensive.
It is.
Offsides, right?
He encroached on that one, so it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So we go the other direction. Seems like we're sprinkling in a penalty about every second or third play.
How about it?
So 2:04 to go here in the first half. Ball be down at the 41-yard line. It'll bring up third down now and 11 yards to go for Downingtown West. They lead 7-0 in this one.
Expect motion here. I'm not going to be surprised if we get it to the trips. If they motion the trips, here they are. Timeout, Coatesville.
And timeout for Coatesville. We'll take one as well. 2:04 to go in the half. You're watching High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week here on ABC 27.4 and PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
In the game right now for both Coatesville, as you see their fans there, and Downingtown making it a little quizzical because it's being chopped up by penalties so far.
Yes, it is. And if I'm if you're Downingtown's coaching staff, you're saying that
I feel like
guys,
21
up
nothing.
right now, 17 worst, 21-0, and penalties and turnovers have hurt us, but they're still on the move here. 3rd and 11.
2:04 to go in the half. Ball at the 41-yard line. See what they come up with during the timeout.
Same looks like the same play.
Done in motion. Back goes Bricker. Bricker being chased. Bricker's going to be getting out of trouble again. Throws downfield. Has the man down there. Intercepted. Was he inbounds?
He batted away.
Good job. Number 23 on the play there for Coatesville that time, and that was Amari DeShields again. We saw him earlier make a nice break up down the field. This time, same thing, knocked it out of bounds. It'll be 4th down, and Downingtown West is going to kick it out of there.
I think it's a good decision to kick this instead of going for it with 4th and 11. Because if you miss it, you're still giving them close to 2 minutes for the Coatesville offense to get a shot here.
So it'll be Spencer Dunn back to do the kicking here for Downingtown West.
Got to be careful with this return, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they just punt it to the left and out of bounds. High snap. He's not going to get it off.
And all of a sudden, things have changed on the high snap. And Coatesville's got great field position with a lot of time left here in the first half.
What I love to do there, Gary, a lot of times is just line up in shotgun with your quarterback. If he's athletic enough to punt it, nobody's back, just have him take a step or two and fire it off his foot and get a better snap on the shotgun and back up maybe a yard, so you're like 6 yards instead. That bad snap there. Good play to get the ball, but he really had no time to do anything with it. He should have probably thrown it away.
Seems like forever since Coatesville had the football, but they've got it right now with a great opportunity. 42-yard line, 1:49 to go to the half. Don't forget, we'll have a Jack Giambalvo halftime report for you with our highlights coming up at the half.
Double slot.
So here's Ortega Jr. Does not have much time tonight, and has no time here as he gets swarmed under again at the 50-yard line. Great piece of defense again for Downingtown West. That led by number 45 that time. It was Max Wolfington, a sophomore. Wow.
Yeah, that sack was big for Downingtown as the clock keeps moving now down to 120 and
ticking down. Take a look at this again. Just swarmed under back at the 50. So it'll be 2nd down and 18 yards to go. Ball on the 50-yard line now.
He timed with those deeper routes.
Ortega Jr. back, again being chased out. Throws it to the top, has a man on the screen pass out there, and I think he caught Nasir Jordan with that.
Who's on the tackle? Number 45 again for Downingtown. There he is, Wolfington.
So another nice tackle. Wolfington fired up here. Had a sack. Got the tackle there, so it'll be 3rd down now. Only a gain of 2 on the play. Be 16 yards to go. Ball out at the 48-yard line.
Nice job for Ortega completing that pass late. A little delay. Found a receiver, but not much.
Timeout on the field. We'll stay right here with it. Gary Sutton, Ford Chapman within. Ford, you look at this right now. Coatesville has had nowhere to go so far in the first half. Great defense by Downingtown West.
Yes.
And they've been coming. What are they doing each time? They're really keeping them headed. There's nowhere to go to get to the outside, and really making it tough for quarterback to do anything.
Yeah, number one, they're stopping the run for the most part after those tight sets, power sets that were run a couple times. Coatesville on that first drive. Nasir Jordan bounced outside and got some big yardage, but Downingtown was able to stifle that first drive, and then since then, and their front four, when Ortega's back to pass, he does not have a whole lot of time. Front four's doing a good job getting to the quarterback.
You talk about Coatesville this season, 164 yards rushing a game, 125 passing a game, but they're having a tough time right now finding anywhere to go with it.
Now they're going with a 3-man front. Let's see if they just bring 3 and play 8 in coverage, or if they blitz a linebacker. It's a quad set to the right.
3rd down, 16. Back goes Ortega. Ortega again, rushed out of the pocket. Ortega looking, trying to get out of trouble, and he's way back. He needs to go somewhere right now. Get rid of it. He has a man way downfield, and it is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Darian Smith again, and Smith returning upfield, and a great job. Checked out, it wasn't Darian Smith, it was actually Andrew Brown for Downingtown.
And
Darian Smith, forgive me, I was right.
Yeah, not a bad pass by Ortega. He did a great job being elusive and then just firing up. You might as well with 30-some seconds because they're way down the field. However, we have a penalty back here. Quarterback Matt Ortega was going at it with one of the defenders from Downingtown. Here's the penalty. Yeah, Ortega gave the guy a little bit of a shot there at the end, and that's what the head referee called. It's going to go against Coatesville, and that's going to be from the end of the return.
So you're going to get good field position here again on another set of penalties.
Yes.
And a turnover.
And you need I don't know how good their field goal kicker is, but you probably want to get down around the 25, which means you got to get about approximately 23 yards to get a shot at a field goal.
You remember that play they had earlier where they had the guy downfield, Darian Smith?
Yep.
Well, let's see if they can find that one again. You've got to think that's somewhere in the playbook right now. You're going to send Spencer Dunn out in the flat this time. Bricker back. Bricker looks. Bricker throws to the sideline.
He's going to get out of bounds,
He's going to step out and stop the clock. Good pass out to the side as he finds his man J.D. Weller, one of his favorite targets.
Nice job there on the completion and the pass. And it's 31 seconds. You have one timeout to go.
So you have good use of the clock. 31 seconds to go.
Need about 15 to 17 yards to have a shot.
It'll be first down now. Make that second down rather than 4 to go. Ball at the 42-yard line. Back goes Bricker, looking deep. Has a man over the middle.
He's got to get that first down. He got
the first down.
Because that's going to stop the clock for a little bit.
It's going to stop the clock till he reset the chains.
I'd spike it right now. We're going to call a timeout.
Found his man across the middle. That was Brendan Good-Kimball. That's his third catch of the night. They'll take a timeout, 22 seconds to go. So let's go inside the huddle right here as we're talking about what Tom Klein is going to try to dial up here for DW West.
Yeah, what you want to say, any pass to the sidelines to get out of bounds, that's good. You can't take a sack under any circumstance. And the other thing you want to do, obviously don't turn it over for a pick six or anything, but something beyond 10 yards if you're not going to get out of bounds. That will stop the clock to move the chains, then you can get the spike. But in theory, once again, I don't know the leg of that kicker, but you're thinking you got to get out 10, 12, 15 yards to have a really good, solid shot. And once you get there, you can spike it.
The kicker is Mason Sharp, who is a 5'10 junior. So we'll see what they do on this one, lining up over in the far hash.
Now they have that one receiver to the far left. Let's see what the coverage is there, because you can always run that out. He's tall, get out of bounds, get about 6 to 8 yards. I think that's what they might end up doing here.
There goes Dunn in motion again. Bricker back and again.
Now they should put 22 back on the clock. Let's see, it was an illegal procedure against the offense, but a second came off the clock. Let's see if they realize that as the officials.
And it's going to be illegal procedure against Downingtown West, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. Don't forget, we'll have our Matt Ortega interview at halftime. We had a chance to talk to him tonight.
See, these are little things that sometimes aren't seen. That's a second. There should be 22 seconds back on that clock, and they're not going to see it.
So 5-yard penalty makes it first down, 15 to go. Ball at the 40-yard line now. You got to think 20 or so yards on this play if you want to have any chance of scoring here
Penalty,
in the half.
left side, left receiver all by himself. He got a little bit of a flinch.
And the penalties have been the story here in the first half, haven't they?
Sure have. And other than that, Downingtown's played a heck of a football game on both sides of the ball.
And give credit, again, to their offensive and defensive lines. They have just dominated here in the first half. And as you said, it feels like it's a much worse score than it is, but it's 7-0. So if you're Coatesville right now, you got to be Matt Ortega saying, hey, we didn't play a very good half. We got dominated, and we're still only down a touchdown. So bring up first down now and 20 yards to go. Ball back at the 35-yard line. I think that's the 45, rather. Here's Bricker racing out, looking downfield. He's going to throw it way out of bounds, and now 15 seconds left in the first half. Second down, 20 to go. Ball at the 35. Beautiful night here on an October evening. No wind to speak of.
No, that's a good thing.
One of the best stadiums we've been in.
Their old Downingtown Stadium, when it was one school, was just parallel to this across the visiting bleachers. And it was a grass field, old school stadium.
Here's Bricker back at the 45-yard line. Boy, Coatesville coming hard, and Coatesville this time smells it out, and a great job on defense by Coatesville, and that tackle made by Magnus Klauser.
That's the half.
And that will be the first half. 7-0, Downingtown West leads it. We're going to get ready to go to our Jack G. Available halftime report. But before that, we're going to check in with Matt Ortega the head coach from Coatesville, who now also is the Big 33 coach. And I had a chance to catch up with him. We'll do that interview at the half as well. This is High School Sports Live, TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4 and PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Gary Sutton here with Matt Ortega, the head coach for Coatesville. And Matt, first of all, congratulations being named the Big 33 coach for this coming year. And boy, what an honor that is, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we're really excited. Really excited for, not just myself, but, my family and all the coaches that played for, coached for me all over the years and the players that played for me. I'm just real excited, and it's a tribute to all those guys.
Coach, 184 wins over the years. Do you remember them all?
No.
But I bet you remember most of the losses, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I remember the big ones, too.
Coach, talk about some of your thoughts in getting named head coach of the Big 33.
It's just, going to the games since I've been really little, it was always meant, I never missed the Big 33 game, it was being from the Harrisburg area to being at Hirsch, was one of those things that you look forward to every summer, so, for me, it was a very special game. And, again, just real excited to be a part of it, as the head coach.
Coach, I know some people are talking about the first minority head coach. That's something you're proud of as well, right?
Absolutely. I think, there'll be a lot more to come. And, I'm glad that, it finally happened. But there's so many quality guys out there, and there'll be many more, moving forward.
Coach, coaching got a little more complicated. You got another guy named Matt Ortega out here in the field with you. You've had a couple over the years. What's it like to be a coach and also be a dad on the field at the same time?
It's fun. I think it's one of those things. I've embraced it, and it's been just, again, blessing, to put all this time in over the years and have the chance to coach all three of my sons, and this being the last one. And, tonight's a big night for him, and I'm just really excited for him.
And this Coatesville, Downingtown West, always a big game, just a few miles apart. You guys are pretty good rivals.
Yeah, I mean, these games between us two, I mean, you throw the records out, it's just going to be a war, and it's going to come down to the fourth quarter, every single year. So it's going to be a very physical, up and down battle, and but our guys are ready for it.
Coach Matt Ortega, the Big 33 coach, also the head coach at Coatesville, and a very proud man here tonight.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and working dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
And welcome back to our Jack G. and Balbo halftime report here at Kottmeyer Stadium in Downingtown West, where it is 7-0. Downingtown West leads at the half here over Coatesville. I think the winner at the first half was penalties.
Absolutely.
They were the big number in the first half, but Gary Sutton, Ford Chapman with you up here on the deck, high above the field here at Downingtown. And interesting first half, but it got real choppy because of the penalties. Downingtown West, I thought, did a great job on the offensive and defensive line of controlling the field the whole half.
Yes, they did. And no doubt about it, both football coaching staffs have their teams playing hard, typical District 1 football. The problem is, like you alluded to, the penalties. I really think it's kept that score 7-0 rather than a little bit more for the Downingtown Whippets.
Yeah, you look at Downingtown in the first half, and I thought they just kind of set the tone. And you feel if you're Downingtown, right, and you walk in the locker room, and if you're Tom Klein, you feel like, man, we're up like 21-0, but you look at the scoreboard, they're only up a touchdown. If you're, Matt Ortega on the other side, you're walking in saying, man, we're lucky to only be down 7, and maybe we could make some adjustments here.
Adjustments, so we have a shot to win this game. We got to get some big plays. Number 8's running the ball hard for Downingtown. They're just not a lot in the passing game because there's not much time.
Yeah.
And the coverage on the Downingtown West defensive backfield they're doing a really good job, and they're getting to Ortega.
Ortega Jr. has not had a chance to really throw one clean pass tonight so far. On the other side, you look at Cole Bricker, had a pretty good first half. Really a heady kind of quarterback, and I thought was able to elude a lot of trouble in the first half.
Yes, he was, and obviously he threw a great ball to number 3 on the deep ball. That would have been a touchdown, right. And I'm sure he wishes he had that back, the receiver that is, and we'll hopefully see a little bit more of that in the second half. These two teams battling. It should be a really interesting second half.
Well, let's take a look at our highlights here in the first half. There wasn't a lot of scoring, obviously, but there was a lot of highlights, and we'll try to get a little bit of the tone of the first half here for you. But here is the one big play that we see. This is Bricker fighting his way in from 6 yards out. 81-yard drive to get the only touchdown in the game so far.
They really hit that running game. They ran one play out of Wildcat, and then the quarterback running for the touchdown. And also they had that jump pass to start that drive on a 3rd down. It was a great catch and run after the catch.
Cole Bricker, one of the leading passers in the Chestmont League. And here's one of the fumbles that you saw in the first half, and covered by Downingtown West, and it looked like they had great field position. Maybe we're going to do something with it, but guess what else happened? Watch this play.
After a great run.
A great run by Spencer Dunn, and then he's all done because it's covered down there. And the fumble goes over and picked up there by Coatesville. So Coatesville has a chance.
Opportunistic spot by the Coatesville defense, right?
Exactly. And now you see Ortega running down there. Ortega being chased all the way down the field. Finally unloads one here. And you're going to see an interception back upfield again, because they had an opportunity on that fumble and couldn't cash in on that. There comes Darian Smith back up the field there for Downingtown West.
Smith was the one that dropped that long one. He made up for it by catching that pick.
Here are your numbers in the first half. You can see the dominance so far for Downingtown. 106 yards rushing at 38, 58 in passing at 22, 164 to 60, but 2 turnovers to 1 so far for Coatesville. And the penalties, man, look at the numbers there. In the first 6 penalties for Downingtown West. They kept them out of the end zone again.
That hurts.
65 yards, 35 yards in penalties on the other side for Coatesville.
The one thing that sticks out to me is that 106 rushing. And Coatesville not able to get the passing game going as much. But that running, Downingtown West has set up, lined up, and run the football at Coatesville pretty successfully this first half. And let's see what happens in the second.
Take me inside Tom Klein's mind, first of all, for Downingtown West. What's he saying to his troops here to start second half?
Well, hopefully his quarterback's okay. He took a little bit of a shot there. It looks like he was just a little banged up, but he's going to be all right. Second half, we're saying we got to eliminate these turnovers and keep ahead of the chains and keep working it, moving the ball down the field, chew some clock, and let's get some more points on the board to get a 2-score lead.
Obviously, Matt Ortega on the other side is saying, I want to see Matt Ortega Jr. have a little bit more time to do some things back there. We're getting our pocket closed down on us every time.
Maybe offensive coordinator Pete Schuster may think about some quicker throws early to get him going and get him established, and let some run after the catch with those skill guys for the receiving and running back spots.
Maybe some screens as well here for the hard-charging defense.
Yes, they tried a screen, and Downingtown ate it up already.
We're going to see what happens here coming up in the second half. We're almost ready to start third quarter. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. This is High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4 and PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and Workin' dealer. With our extensive range of construction, sales, and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing costs. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
Hi, this is Jonathan Balbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbabo Family of Dealerships.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
AT&T has something called a connected learning program nationwide and here in the Commonwealth, and it's really focused on addressing the digital divide, really focused on supporting young men like are behind us here, and really focusing on getting them the skills and the mentorship and the items they need to make themselves better.
I really do appreciate this foundation, like a lot more than a lot of people like understand. Like really brought my day together and helped me keep my mind straight. And I don't know what position I would be in now if this place wasn't here.
With all the negativity that surrounds life, with all we see on the TV, social media, folks pointing fingers, lack of opportunities, the media is actually here to cover something good tonight.
Our Connected Learning Initiative is about addressing the digital divide. It's about connectivity, but it's also providing devices to quality programs like the one that we're here with today at the 3-Star Foundation. And these laptops are an AT&T donation to the 3-Star Foundation. I said donation, donation. here to announce a $5,000 contribution to the 3-Star Foundation, in addition to the laptops and Chromebooks. Many of these young men have very challenging lives. Not all of them, but many of them. So this provides them the resource and the connectivity and the device that will allow them to advance their careers.
The idea that folks are here from the private sector, people from the community, you got coaches that got hearts. The idea that you use basketball to be able to connect individuals with each other and provide mentorship and direction that actually is pushing into economic opportunity is brilliant. And right here in this room, there could be the next CEO of Microsoft. There could be the next mayor of Harrisburg. It could be the next president of the United States.
Really, just use these wisely, use these to make yourselves better men in the communities, okay? And go out and make a difference.
And welcome back, and just got this score up. Central York over York County tonight, beaten by the Bishop Hogan Knights from out of the area there, 41-7. Wow. And so Central York's the #1 team there in the York Area League, which we cover a lot as well. And going down tonight 41-7, and that was some pretty good football being played there. And they're playing some teams from outside the area this year, so it's a chance for them. I think they played a team in Delaware earlier in the year as well. But here, at Cotton Field tonight, 7-0 at the half. We're just getting ready to start the third quarter here in a few moments, about 2:06 to go. And Downingtown West, Coatesville Red Raiders, 125th meeting between these two over the years. They didn't play several times. They didn't play back in 1950 or 1951. 1916 they didn't play. 1921 they didn't play. You and I went around to visit that one. 2022 they didn't play. Since Downingtown West broke off in the Downingtown West, or Downingtown broke off the Downingtown West and East, it's 13-9. Coatesville leads the series. But overall, Coatesville against Downingtown of any type, 65, 53, and 6 has been the record over the years. So this is a pretty good rivalry when you look at it over the years. And
65, 53, and 6 is not far off from the biggest rivalry potentially in college football, the Michigan Wolverines and the Ohio State Buckeyes. It's 61 Michigan, 51 Ohio State, 6 ties.
We're up here on the deck tonight. Thanks to Charlie Fortney and Mateen and Josh Edwards and the whole crowd here for getting us to. We've got a little lamp up here. I mean, the only thing we need is a fireplace. It'll be Christmas.
Oh, yeah. We had some wonderful college football games last weekend. And, were they, Ohio State losing to Oregon, tight game at Oregon. We had Penn State coming back at USC, and some other really good ones. Tennessee and Florida going to OT.
One of the interesting things about the new Big Ten there is that travel from the East Coast to the West Coast. And thinking about as a coach, how long does it take me to get out there, get acclimated to the time change and all that kind of stuff?
Ole Miss, LSU, and then last night we had Virginia Tech beating BC, but we also had 2 Major League Baseball games, and what a finish. Cleveland coming back and beating the Yankees with a 2-run homer to take it to extra innings, and the bottom of the 10th, another 2-runner, yes.
You got L.A. outscoring the Mets 18-2 the last 2 games, and Ohtani going off with a couple of homers again. So I'd love to see an L.A.-New York series. The 2 best teams probably in baseball, the 2 biggest marquee teams in baseball. Ohtani against Judge,
and that'd be something.
But with all that having been said now, we're back to High School Sports Live TV right here on ABC 27.4. I'm so happy to be coming to you around the state of Pennsylvania tonight. It's not all just about football, but also we've got some field hockey coming up here on PCN. That's right. Tonight on PCN, field hockey takes center stage, watching Mayes battle Easton in the East Penn Conference. The finals tonight at 7 p.m. Of course, we're already past that now, so I'm a little bit dated on that. But next week, High School Sports Live brings you more football action as Mechanicsburg visits Shippensburg. They're both undefeated going into tonight. That could be for a championship next week. You can see it on PCN next Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. Gary Sutton alongside yours truly right here, Ford Chapman. And I think we might have Cade Pavula with us for that game. There might be 3 of us on the deck. So I'll be sandwiched in the middle of great knowledge.
Cade, the former quarterback from Central York, his brother, following in his footsteps, and then is now the backup at Penn State, getting some playing time from time to time. Heck of a runner and a passer, dual threat quarterback. Cade finished his college career, and now he's helping us out with some commentating.
Doing a great job and learning from the best with you out here too. So Coatesville deferred. They get the ball here to start second half. Down only 7-0 this game, and we'll see what the adjustments are here for both these teams. As Downingtown getting ready to kick off from their own 40-yard line. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. Our ABC audience tonight and our PCN audience get a chance to see this a little bit later on. And there's a kickoff. And again, another fumble, and your knees are down, so you're down at about the 19-yard line.
These are the little things that you got to get up under that, make that catch. You cost yourself right there about 15 yards minimum in field position.
The ball mishandled there a little bit by Anthony Kelly.
Fortunately for Coatesville, that wasn't a long kick, and then he muffed it and then had to jump on it with his knee going down, because they do get the ball at the 19. But not great field position for this offense, which has struggled to get any consistency with running pass.
Starting points tonight so far from the 48-yard line, then the 20, the 16, the 42, and now here at the 19-yard line to start out the third quarter. Let's see what they come up with here to maybe get Ortega Jr. a little bit more protection.
We're just getting the chain set over there. Something coming from the far back official.
Take a look here.
It's a 6-man officiating crew.
And your officiating crew tonight: Johnny Panis, Terrence Claus, Kevin DeRilba, James Hayes, and Ed Kleiner are here tonight.
We have 7 men in the playoffs most times in high school football. The Mid-Penn area usually has 5 officials for regular season games.
So Ortega with a handoff, and a nice hole opens up over the left side, and right away out over the 25, near the 27-yard. Nice run there by number 8, Nasir Jordan.
Comes up limping there. He's going to need some help. Looks like an ankle.
Boy, it's a beautiful hole. It's probably the biggest hole they've seen all night long so far, and Jordan down there in pain.
You don't want that if you're Coatesville after that nice gain. That's just what Coatesville ordered there, getting 8 yards with the run.
Take a look at that replay again if we can and see the hole that opens up on that left side, because they haven't seen a whole lot of those holes open up against that defensive line tonight of Downingtown West. Take a look at this. Beautiful run here. He cuts back, and then they get him, and it must have been an awkward angle there as they got him around the left ankle. And he jumped up and started to hop up. He's going to walk under his own power now. So
now,
good.
The other thing, that replay we saw, is a defensive line. You don't want to over-penetrate. It can be very easy for a defensive lineman to get upfield a little too far, and then that opens up some running lanes for the offensive running game.
And obviously, again, you get big yardage on the first down. It gives you options on second down then. It's second down now and 2.
And they're going to throw.
And there you go. There's your option. Throw it out in the flat.
Now, there's a shorter pass I talked about, Gary, but it's all the way across the field. It's going from the left hash all the way to the far numbers. That's a lot of distance to cover on a quick 3-yard pass. I like the idea, but shorten it up a little bit.
So bring up third down now, and a long 2, ball at the 27-yard line. Needs to get out just shy of the 30-yard line.
There's a bunch trips to the wide side here. I wouldn't be surprised if they run it to the right, to that bunch side. There it is.
Go.
Cut back.
And a good cut back there. He's going to get down over the 30-yard line. Should be plenty for the first down. And the first down in the second half here, and a nice start to the drive for Coatesville.
Really nice job by Klauser, the senior backup running back, to see daylight. It was the run to the right. He saw a little opening left, got upfield quickly to move the chains. And that's what you need for Coatesville. And I still repeat, for Matt Ortega, get something short where he can put the ball on the money and start gaining some confidence here at a double tight, double flanker set.
And open up some nice holes here to start the second half. First down, let's see what they do here. Another first down out over the 30, near the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Good run that time. Looked like number 5 in there, Manus Klauser.
Interesting, the big sophomore offensive lineman for McCaskey, number 77, Hiller. He pulled to the inside there to lead block out of a one-back set.
So it'll be second down and 6 now. Ball at the 34-yard line for Coatesville. Just started the second half. 10:35 to go here in the third quarter.
They're going to keep with that double tight set with one back.
Very content with the running game so far. Although here's a quick passing him up in the air and look out.
Incomplete. Now that, I like what they did. They were just throwing little quick hits, but Ortega's not real tall.
Right.
And sometimes it's tough to get those short passes over the defensive line. Nice job by the Whippets to get their hands up on the pass.
He's generally a pocket quarterback, though. You think maybe as a smaller quarterback, you might put him out in motion a little bit more, but take a look here.
Roll him out. Yeah, roll him out. And there you see the bat down.
Good
Nice job
there.
defensively.
That number 22, Brian Carter, keeps coming up. He had a fumble recover earlier. There he is with a knockdown pass.
There's a sprint. That's what you're looking for.
Yep.
Both outs.
He throws it out there. He's got his man.
Short, though. The first down by about a yard.
Out the 40-yard line, so it brings up fourth down now and short. Let's see how close it is here.
They already said it's a first. Well, the last time I thought they got a little bit of past the 30. So first down, another opportunity to move chains.
Second first down in this series. Has the ball out now at the 40-yard line. The nose of the ball just touching the 40. And Coatesville, their first kind of a little bit of drive going here tonight.
Yes, very similar, different plays, but similar to what they did at the beginning of their first possession of the first half when they were moving the ball pretty nicely for the first two.
Two receivers far side. One goes in motion. Now sets up near the line. Another handoff. Bashing over the right side, out past the 40, out near the 44-yard line with a little help from the line.
They went to the wing side there. That's a four-man look for blocking to the center and to the right of the center. However, defensive line held tough there. Not a lot of movement by McCaskey, although they did pick up a few.
Yeah, they picked up 4 yards. Second down and 6. Mattis Clowns are doing their running now. He's in there for Nasir Jordan for the moment. I don't know what Jordan's condition is over there. He ran off the field under his own power, but probably checking him at this particular point. So
Gotta
second
like
down,
what you
6.
see so far, Gary, the second half, right?
Yeah, really nice for Coatesville here. Down 7-0. First possession of the second half. And then illegal procedure.
Yes.
Our first penalty of the second half now. So they march it back 5 yards. And again, those penalties have been a bane to both teams here so far tonight.
You just pick up solid run. About 4 yards on the carry. Get 2nd and 6, and now you're 2nd and 11. Makes it a lot tougher on a play caller. Here, Pete Susi, the offensive coordinator for the Red Raiders.
So second down now and 11 yards to go. Out to the flat. Has his man out there just shy of probably the 43-yard line. A little pitch and catch out there on the far side. Caught his man out there. It was number 4, Elias Hansen again, his second catch of the night. So brings up third down now.
4-yard pickup, Gary, but now it's 3rd and not as manageable. 3rd and 7. It would be 3rd and 1.
Ball at the 43-yard line.
3rd and 2. If you didn't get
8:22
that
to go here in the third quarter. The number 1 running back out hurt himself here on the first play of the half, of the second half. Nasir Jordan out. Here goes Ortega.
They were going to call legal procedure again on these receivers out here. They got to get set.
A lot of mistakes tonight. Just uncharacteristic of both these teams. Both are well coached normally, and just a lot of penalties this evening for whatever reason.
Get out. Know if you're on or off the ball. Get set as quickly as you can. Don't wait around, and then be poised till the ball snapped.
So we'll bring up third now, again, and a little less manageable. 3rd and 12. Ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line.
And if you're Coatesville, you're only going to get a handful of opportunities here. If this Downingtown offense plays keep away like they're good at doing, mixing the run and the pass and moving the chains themselves offensively.
Let's see what they dial up here on this third down. There's Ortega. Ortega back. Ortega looks over the middle, has a man. And a good pitch and catch out there to Josh Van Orden again. He's caught him about 3 times tonight so far. Ball out at the 48-yard line. Still shy of the first down. Do you throw the dice here again?
Absolutely. I think they're going to go for it. And that was a nice crossing route from right to left. Ortega put the ball right on the money
First time he's really had a chance to set in the pocket tonight and not be molested by that defensive line.
Yes. Now they've got 18 in the play clock and moving. They got to get in and out of this huddle. They still have, now they're calling the play.
12
they got to
seconds.
hustle.
Now 10. Let's see what they get here. Tight formation, looks like a run.
Play action.
Back goes Ortega. It looks like he's trying to run a screen pass. Not going to get it, and he's going to throw it wide, and the ball will go over to Downingtown West on downs, and they're going to have pretty good field possession here, a short field to start.
Good defense. Downingtown West. Johnny on the spot there on 4th and 2. Not biting up with your defensive backs to allow somebody behind you on basically a 2-receiver route, and they had number 5 late. Looked like it might be an attempted middle screen if nobody was open. It's tough to tell there.
Let's see what Downingtown West has in their first possession of the second half now with 6:49 to go. Nice eating of the clock there by Coatesville, but they're still down 7-0. And look at this.
Holding.
And you got Holding back here. A nice handoff to Spencer Dunn again, but that play is going to come back.
Number 50 getting his hands outside.
Right at the 46-yard line.
Offensive line. Watson, Anthony Watson, the senior O-lineman.
And there's the hold call. Nice run by Dunn. Again, canceled out. So the penalties continue to haunt both these teams tonight so far.
And watch this replay here. You're going to see the lineman getting his hands right outside, right there.
Right there he is.
Yep. And it really wasn't that bad, but you got to keep your hands inside. And you start reaching around the outside of the shoulder pad area, and they're going to most likely call that, especially when you're out there in the open like that.
So you started at the 48-yard line. And now you march all the way back down to the 44-yard line on the other side. And you start over again. First down and 17, ball at the 44. Your own 44 this time. Here's your handoff again. Dunn, near side. Dunn puts a little whack on the defender who would try to get him right there, who was Darian Smith. Dunn gets it back out to the 50-yard line, gets 6 of those yards back.
Quan James with the tackle.
I'm going to say no, he only got 4 yards. He stepped out a little bit earlier than we thought, so it'll bring up second down now. 13 yards to go, ball at the 48-yard line of Downingtown West. Cole Bricker brings the play back over.
Here Downingtown has to call from behind the chains here because of the holding penalty.
Yeah, Tommy Miller kind of stepped backward there for a minute to check the play. There goes Miller in motion now. There's Dunn again. Dunn slashes his way inside the 50 into Coatesville territory. Back to the original line of scrimmage at the 48-yard line. Maybe just a yard shy of that. So let's call it third down now and 11. Ball at the 49-yard line officially. So 3rd and 11 now for Downingtown. They like to go to J.D. Weller a lot of times, number 14. Keep your eye on him. And out in the flat it comes. And who did they go to? J.D. Weller.
There it is. 10-yard out route. Nicely executed. We've seen it before.
And perfectly run and a first down here. They seem to really have an in-sync kind of situation there as that ball was out there waiting for Weller and he made the turn. Take a look at this. Beautiful pass.
Really nicely done, yes.
Down and out. You watch Weller makes the turn. There's the ball waiting for him.
And there's no undercover to that one receiver side. It's just one-on-one look, loose coverage. You know you're getting the out route. In other words, if you're the quarterback, you know that it's going to be open when he makes his break. If he pushes off and he defender, and he did.
Here's a sweep. Jet sweep, and then inside the 45 down near the 43, maybe 42-yard line. So a good jet sweep that time inside.
When I say pushes off, I don't mean physically the hands. I mean runs the defender back for that cushion and then breaks out.
I like Spencer Dunn here, the way he runs. He's really a nice little runner. And he's hard to spot, too, because he's not that tall.
Downingtown is tough to stop if they can avoid penalties. They're mixing run and pass so well here.
Second down now, 3 yards to go. Ball at the 31-yard line of Coatesville. They threatened all night long. Right over the left side. Big first down here. Smashing down there is Mike Tarachi.
Tarachi, a little 5'10 senior, and he using his physicality, quickness to get upfield.
Smart. He got over that left guard and just kind of followed him down. Good solid run all the way down to the 21-yard line. Yet another first down. And getting into sync again here is Downingtown West. There's Dunn. Dunn gets backed up and pulled back right around the 23-yard line.
Magnus Klauser in on the tackle with a host of defenders behind him. Nice job by the Coatesville defense coming up big. Now they're in, looks like it's field goal range for the Whippets.
Back to the 23-yard line. Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be second down and 11. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line.
I say that, Gary, because even though it's second and 11, he's obviously still want to get a first down and try to get 6. But field goal's a 2-score game here. There you see the great defense.
Well, that was a really nice job on that side by Coatesville.
Also in that play was Klauser on the tackle. Double slide.
Bricker, quick pass out to the wing. He's got his man out there. It's Miller. And Miller is just stood up right there. A nice open field tackle. Give credit again to number 6 on number 6 that time. It was Anthony Kelly with a nice stop for Coatesville on Tommy Miller.
First time we've seen a quick bubble to double slot there. And well, actually, the ball was right in the money. It's basically just giving a skill guy the ball in space, let him catch it and run, get an outside blocker, and just run to that block and try to get yardage, and they got it.
Miller, a nice size receiver, too, at 6 feet. So bring up third down now. 4 yards to go. Ball at the 15-yard line of Coatesville. 2:23 to go here in the third quarter.
Here's that inverted wishbone. That's where they're going to give the ball to 6.
Tommy Miller. He fakes it. Bricker looking. Jump pass again. Has a man down there inside the 10. It's going to be a first down for Downingtown West. Well-conceived play, and he likes that jump pass, doesn't he?
There it is. Right in the money. Right over a defender and in front of another defender. 2-receiver route. Really nicely done here.
Got Lamar Jackson down there? A little jump pass, or in the old days, a Roger Staubach, right?
How about it?
Take a look.
The 63 Heisman Trophy winner out of the Naval Academy.
Look at this. Fakes it, jumps.
Oh, there it is.
Second
Look at the throw right over 17's hands, and now you're first and goal.
First and goal, ball at the 8-yard line. Downingtown West knocking on the door again.
Motion from 6 here. We getting it? Yep.
Handoff straight up the middle. Smelled out pretty well that time. A dive for maybe 1, possibly 2 yards. A good dive into the line that time. Karaski again with the carry.
The other thing you're doing if you're Downingtown, get your time here. The quarter's going to end, and you're limiting Coatesville, your opponent, to 1 possession the entire third quarter.
Coatesville used a lot of clock on their offensive end, and now you're getting the same thing from Downingtown. No gain on the play. It'll be second down, goal from the 8-yard line.
Look at the spread set. Nobody in the backfield. Very interesting.
Bricker.
Quarterback keeper.
Bricker ran it in last time. This time he's going to hand it off, though. He's got Miller. Miller slips just inside and maybe falls down near the 6. We'll see where they mark him. He's down on the field right now.
Klauser there again. Now, another thing, if you're thinking, you want to think touchdown if you're the Whippets, but if you don't get this, you're going to kick a field goal. The angle, the high school hashes are wider than the college and even more wide than the pros.
Right.
That's a tough angle there. Even though the goalposts are a little bit wider than high school and than college and pros. High schools are wider, but the closer you get to the goal line, the deeper the angle. You may want to get the ball back here to the middle.
The ball's still in the 8. It'll be third down and goal now.
I'm expecting play action.
Bricker fakes it. Bricker's going to keep himself and take it himself. Bricker diving for the end zone. He's going to be pushed out near the 2 or maybe even the 1-yard line. So now you got a decision to make.
Yeah, I would bet they're going to go for it since they're this close to the goal line. And that is one heck of a wide angle. From the 3-yard, they're at the 3. I'm kicking the field goal. I thought they were in closer to the 1. They're at the 3. Let's get the field goal and get up 2 scores.
Mason Sharp is the field goal kicker, but he has not yet come into the game.
They're going for it.
And they are going for it, and I'd almost guarantee you that Bricker's going to be the one handling it.
Expect a time. They may have to get a timeout here. The clock is already down to 10. They haven't called the play yet.
So here they come.
7.
Now it's down to 5.
4.
Now 4, 3, 2, 1. And the clock, there it goes. And you got a timeout called by Downingtown West. So
you got to be aware when you're a quarterback, and this guy's a veteran, and he's doing a really good job so far this game. But you got to be aware of the play clock.
Well, Tom Klein was aware of it. He got the timeout called right away. We'll take a very quick one. We'll be right back. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4 and PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
Hi, this is John Timbalbo then and now. Yep, I'm still alive with my son John celebrating 50 years of serving York County.
Timbalbo is proud to remain locally family-owned and operated, with deep roots in our community. Celebrate 50 years with special promotions, giveaways, and savings.
Thanks to all our employees and to our customers.
How you doing there, Dad?
Ready for another 50 years. See you at Jack Jimbalbo Family of Dealerships.
Well, Big Mo is going to change to somebody's side here in a moment because you have Coatesville's held him 3 straight plays. Only a gain of 5 thus far. And for Downingtown West, they are desperately trying to put that second touchdown in and maybe put this game, if not out of reach, at least a little further down the pike. So we'll see what happens here as Bricker comes back with his team. Ball at the 3-yard line. It is 4th down and goal. And Bricker right over center this time. He's going to keep it. I thought he might. He throws to the end zone, and he throws it out of the end zone, and Coatesville has held.
Great job by the Coatesville defense to come up big, and now they got to go 97 yards themselves, but a touchdown there would have not iced the game, but really made it difficult with 9 seconds left here in the third quarter, being down 2 scores, and now they're just down 7. Still in the football game.
The only good thing here, though, for Downingtown West is Coatesville is on the 3-yard line, and they've got to try to get out of there. And you get them 3 and out, you're going to get self great field position again anyway.
Yes.
Gary Sutton, Fort Chapman with you here tonight, live from Cutmeyer Stadium right here in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. Downingtown West and Coatesville, and a good one so far. Again, Downingtown West, you feel like they're up big. They're up 7-0.
Yep, here comes a tight power play to the right, I'm guessing. Yep.
There's your handoff. So many times, too, you see sometimes a guy break out and there's nobody behind him and you take off for the end zone. Not this time. You want to get yourself a little bit of time, and there it is, the end of the third quarter. You're going to have a little time to think about it right here as we head to the 4th. 7-0. Downingtown West leads it. You're watching it all here on High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4.
In the dynamic world of construction, Groff Tractor and Equipment stands as your trusted John Deere and Workin' dealer. With our extensive range of construction sales and rentals, we provide the equipment you need to tackle any project. But our commitment doesn't stop there. Our comprehensive parts and service departments are there to make sure your equipment is operating at its best, minimizing downtime and maximizing productivity. Our dedicated technicians ensure your equipment operates at peak performance. Our technician internship opportunities provide a pathway to a successful career. Learn from skilled professionals and grow with us. Trust, reliability, and exceptional service. That's Groff Tractor and Equipment. Stop by, give us a call, or visit our website today for more information. Groff Tractor and Equipment, your #1 source for everything under construction.
Advanced Hoops has launched its winter program plan for the community. Programs for K to 4th grade, a younger kids program you don't want to miss, led by Duke McCamey and his awesome A-Hoop staff. Also, middle school boys and girls league along with 5th, 6th, 5-on-5 play. Go to www.advancedhoops.com. Advanced Hoops is affordable, and the program you can count on to build your confidence and get results for young players. Gary Sutton, Fort Chapman with you. 2nd down now. And Ortega tried to throw, was batted down on the right-hand side there. And a nice play from Downingtown West. So 3rd down now, and the guy who came up big that time was number 18, T.J. Sinkus, a junior, 6'4", and he used every bit of that height to swat that pass down.
Yes, he did.
So we're on 3rd down now and 8. You desperately need a 1st down right now if you're Coatesville.
Yeah, because you have to put out of your own end zone. If not.
So 2 receivers out near side, 1 far side. Ortega, junior, has to get it out of there quickly, has a man downfield, throws it.
Oh, I like it.
Beautiful pass out of there. Short of the 1st down, though.
Oh, no, he moved him all the way up to the 13. He's got to carry.
Wow. The official comes up to the 13-yard line, so it moves the chain. So a big 1st down there, nice pitch and catch.
Love to see that replay to see where he was. Number 4 on the catch there, Hansen. Nice pass and catch, you're right. You just get that.
Good poise by Ortega, waiting until he made his turn, too. And good job by the offensive line to give him a little bit more time here this half. Here's your handoff. Banging forward and push back. right at the line of scrimmage. And now
another
you get
15-yarder. It looks like it's going to be 15 against the defense.
You cannot talk after a play.
I'm not sure what it is. It's thrown by the umpire.
Yeah, and it was thrown late.
I don't know what it was. But it's against the defense, it looks like, because the Coatesville players are pointing that way. Personal foul
again, and against Downingtown West. So penalties again, which have been the theme of this game really so far. One of the reasons it's such a low-scoring game, 7-0.
And if you're Coatesville, you're now getting yourself out of that tough defensive position at your own goal line, and now you're have some room to operate. And all it takes is one or two big plays, and you're right back. Not just in this football game, you can tie this thing up.
You just got out from the 3-yard line. You're now out to the 29, and you're on the march.
Yes.
So you bought yourself a little space and time here. 11:25 to go in the game. Coatesville with the football. Ortega Jr., there's your half. Handoff again off that right side. And again, remember, Nasir Jordan is out, and in to replace him was Mattis Plauser.
We haven't seen him have one since he went down with that ankle, even though he jogged off the field.
I think he just came back in the game right now. We just saw him come in, and Plauser's going out, and Jordan's back in the game. Number 8 just came on the field. So second down now, 8 yards to go after a gain of 2.
Plauser did a nice job.
He did.
Yeah.
Second
Look at
down
this trips to the wide side here. You got some opportunity. Oh, my.
Ortega, everybody coming.
Oh, he got out of it.
Somehow got out of it. Not for long, though. And the ball's down, and covering it up for Coatesville. Number 77, it was Max Hiller jumping on it.
When you have 4 receivers in a route and you don't throw the ball on rhythm, and this 5-man rush is just getting to you.
I'll tell you, one of the guys has been getting there all night. TJ Sinkus has had a great game, the junior for Downingtown West, as he really forced Ortega Jr. to make the move there.
Really nice job by that front group of Downingtown. They've got a linebacker coming with them. And those 5 guys are really created havoc there. Ortega was running for his life.
Third down, 16. Here you are again with Coatesville. Loss of yardage. Ortega Jr. back. Here they come again. Just empty house. He has nowhere to go, and they just unloaded everybody again. So they sent the blitz twice, and Ortega Jr. had nowhere to look.
Yes, they did.
So here's Coatesville now has to boot it back out there and try to change fields with their punt.
Credit Brown, Andrew Brown on the Downingtown defense. Also, Brian Carter. And it looked like, I think it was 62, Chase Langus.
Here's Colin Schaefer. Wants to get a nice high punt here if he can.
This last one was a good one.
Where would we be without a penalty? So illegal procedure against Coatesville. Take it back another 5. And if you're Schaefer, you say, don't take me back any further, guys. Come on. He's kicking from his own goal line now. Nice sized crowd here tonight. Beautiful stadium here.
Yes, it is.
At Kottmeyer Stadium. You said the old stadium was nothing like this, right? This is state of the art.
Parallel to the stadium. It was the grass field back in the day and older bleachers.
Schaefer, a little wobbly punt this time. Back up field, no return, but ball at the 45-yard line of Coatesville. So great field position again for Downingtown West. So again, great field position here for Downingtown West. And again, if you're Downingtown West, you've been trying to knock on the door a lot tonight, but haven't been able to cash it in except for one time. So
look at this unbalanced line left. Most teams are going to run that way. You would expect they're going to run 4 this way. And there he goes.
Here's your pitch out. Nice run down the near sideline. Spencer Dunn again, who has done it well tonight so far.
Yes, he has. You got to adjust to the unbalanced line. They had a massive unbalanced line. They had 3 linemen to the left of the center, and then they also had some receivers lined up there and went right to it.
I have our Capital Blue Cross post-game report coming up after this. You see Dunn coming down the near sideline again. And Spencer Dunn will be one of the candidates we'll be looking at tonight for that Hoffman Ford Player of the Game.
Now we're back to a normal slot split back set.
Ball at the 34-yard line. Charging forward inside the 30. down near the 29-yard line. It'll be second down now after a gain on the play of about 5. 2nd and 5 to go. Ball at the 29. Downingtown West with a football. Seems like they had the football most of the night so far.
I'm expecting a jet sweep to the wide side here.
It's their 7th possession of the night.
Here it comes.
There's Dunn. Dunn gets the handoff. Dunn finding some room on the far side again. Dunn has first down and more as he bangs his way down to the 20-yard line. Spencer Dunn now being called on. He's answering the bell.
Nobody was able to set the edge there for Matt Ortega's defense, and that cost them. And in knocking on the door here in the red zone at the 20 are the Whippets.
Into the game comes Tommy Miller. He's the other guy that gets the ball there on the offense quite a bit. Miller has the play. So Dunn now steps into the slot, and Miller's going to be back there with him. Miller's going to take the Wildcat, looks like.
Oh, bad snap.
Brought it in. Miller somehow covers it, but he's going to be brought down there all the way back at the 38-yard line. So a huge loss as Miller brought the Wildcat play in, and it didn't work out too well.
Magnus Klauser did a great job of carousing the Wildcat back there to force a second and super long. Knocks him out of field goal range. Puts them in a situation where they're going to have to most likely go to the air, Gary, to get anywhere near his first down.
Second down and 26 now. Ball at the 36-yard line of Coatesville.
A great opportunity for Coatesville there to make a big play and give their offense one more chance on the toss play. Guys are wide.
They say,
give
it to Dunn.
Here.
And there's Dunn again. That has been their bread and butter play. I was surprised they went away from that, frankly, when they came in with the Wildcat, because Dunn has been getting the job. He's getting 4 and 5 yards at a clip every time.
I really like the Wildcat, though, because it's going to give him a chance to get, and he did a really good job in that touchdown drive with the Wildcat.
We'll bring up third down now. 15 yards ago. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line.
For those of you at home, the Wildcat, I'm not sure what that means. We're just talking about putting a running back, basically, at the quarterback position, and almost always a running play. There's still a threat of pass, but most likely a run.
Like Taraski back there with him this time. He's blocking. Cole Bricker flushed out. Cole Bricker running right. Cole Bricker end zone. Cole Bricker has a man down there, and he's got him for a touchdown.
They didn't call the push off either. Definite push off. I want to see the replay to see how bad it was, but number 14 who caught the ball there, Weller.
His normal good guy.
Pushed off the defender there, and it was not called, and we have ourselves a touchdown and a 2-score lead for Downingtown West. Here it is.
Take a look.
Quarterback tells him to go upfield. His house goes up.
His favorite receiver, Weller, and he catches it.
We got to get that first angle. If we get that first angle, we have a great Invica.
Weller steps in. The extra point is up, and the extra point is good, and it's 14-0 with 6:26 to go in the game.
Here's the first angle, Gary. See what we see here if it's a push-off.
There you see it. Did he push?
Oh, we can't see till after the catch. Another good view there.
Whatever it was, there was some separation there. Take a look one more time.
He had push in the back a little bit. It wasn't too bad.
Last night it might have been a push. Tomorrow it might be a push.
That's right.
Tonight it was a touchdown.
Hey, they're not going to call it. He knocked the guy.
Bricker to Weller. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. 14-0. Downingtown West leads it.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
And welcome back to Downingtown High School. Downingtown finally has gotten that second touchdown. They've been knocking on the door the whole night there, and a great pass from Bricker to not Spencer Dunn that time, actually Bricker to Weller.
Yes.
His favorite target for a 25-yard touchdown pass. So Bricker with a 6-yard run for a touchdown in the first half. And now Bricker to Weller, that combination has been lethal all year long for Downingtown West. And they hook up again here. So 14-0, 6:26 to go in the game in Coatesville with their back to the wall. Here's your kickoff again. Good boot down near the 15-yard line, which is taken there by Coatesville. And blasting on through, out past the 30, out the 34-yard line. Coatesville will get first down there at their own 34-yard line. And Downingtown, despite all the penalties tonight, finally gets that second score for Chapman.
Yes, they do. And being up by 2 scores with 6:21 to go looks awfully good for the Whippets. They've got a nice, aside from the abundance of penalties, as we've alluded to already several times, they've really done a nice job mixing run and pass. They've had a few errors aside from the penalties, like the snap that was bad there and the snap on the punt.
The problem for Coatesville is these are not big play teams. These are teams that eat clock, mix up a lot of short runs and passes. Here's your run off the far side. Looks like that was Jordan. Might have gotten a yard. Nasir Jordan back in the game. You don't know how effective he is right now if his legs banged up, but he's in their game try for him tonight. So
really like to see Coatesville utilize these outside receivers. You got to get them the ball in space and have them run. We haven't seen many short passes to them.
Problem for Coatesville, clock's ticking. They gain only 1 on that one. Here's Ortega rolling right, looking downfield, looking for that big play. Has a man down there and batted away at the end. And that guy has been absolute dynamite all night. We're talking about that number 3 down there again. Was that Darian Smith?
I think it was Ryan Shoemaker.
Or was it Ryan Shoemaker? Number 2 and number 3 have been backed up for towing. That was Ryan Shoemaker that time.
Nice throw by Ortega. Put the ball up for grabs. You got to do that. Give his receiver a chance, and Shoemaker made the play on Jackson. But that's what I'd like to see. Get Ortega out of the pocket and give him a chance to throw on the run.
Another penalty called here against Coatesville. They're going to walk it back. It'll bring up second down and 14 yards.
Oh, is that what they did? Okay.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty.
Let's see what the penalty was.
What the call is here. 5:42 to go in the game.
When you get used to hearing that microphone,
I know. We're
it's
all
tough when you don't have it. You're trying to.
I want to remind you that PCN and High School Sports Live are partnering to bring you Pennsylvania high school football games all season long. Watch on cable or stream live with PCN Select. Visit PCNTV.com for the full schedule.
Just saw what it was. Whitehead hit his head. It's ineligible receiver downfield. Was the call.
So second down, 14 to go. Ball at the 31-yard line. Ortega looking up the middle, and Ortega takes off. Ortega slides at the 40. Probably started to slide just before the 40-yard line.
We got a flag way down the field.
Yeah, back in the secondary. So yet another flag thrown at 5:31 to go in the football game.
Was the quarterback down and then he got hit after sliding? It's tough when that quarterback slides at the last second because you're going up to tackle him. You don't know he's going to slide, and it's tough to stop your momentum, and that's what it is.
Yeah, he hit him.
Yeah.
Went down and slid. I think that, that's one of those plays. I know it's to protect the quarterback a lot of times, but it does make it tough on the defense sometimes when they...
Yeah, you're running full speed, trying to tackle a guy, and then you can't. It's not like you have a joystick on a video game.
Oh,
and you
no.
can hold up.
Here we go. But it's going to get a first down here for Coatesville to give them some hope here. Down 2 scores. Still time, though. 5:31 to go in this one.
And 3 timeouts left where you can use your 3 timeouts on defense should you score and try to get the ball back. They still have 46 yards to pay dirt. They got to get a touchdown.
So it'll be first down and 10 now. Ball at the 46-yard line of Downingtown West. Ortega looks again. Ortega's got a man downfield, wide open. Beautiful pass downfield. All the way down there. Number 16 on the catch that time. That was Jasir Bryant.
What do you say a lot of times if you're a defense? Don't give up the big play when you're up 14 points late in the game. Well, Coatesville took advantage of one-on-one look. And
check that again. It was Anthony Kelly, number 6. Anthony Kelly, number 6 with a pass. And all of a sudden, they've turned into a big play team. And not a lot of clock used so far, so Ortega has them all the way down to the 8-yard line. First and goal. Handoff down the middle. Nasir Bryant with it. Nasir Jordan, rather. Jordan into the line. Not much gain. Brings up second down and goal now.
You have 4 wide receivers here. 3 to the top of your screen again.
Gain of 1 will be second down and goal from the 7 this time.
Got to think they're going to the air.
There's a fake. Outside pass a little too quick. His man hadn't turned yet. So timing off on that one.
Well, the receiver was looking over his inside shoulder,
Right.
and the ball was thrown over
was
Wiggins'
outside.
outside shoulder. I'm not sure if there was a miscommunication there or what, but they just were talking right now.
Well, obviously,
Ortega
this is
and Wiggins.
4-down territory here. You have no choice. You're down 2 scores, 14-0. You're not going to see the ball a whole lot again. So now you want to find your receiver. One of the guys they haven't looked too whole lot tonight, Trenton Jackson, who's the #1 guy receiving the football. There goes toward the end zone. He slowed down a little bit at the end. Did he get in?
Out of bounds inside the 1.
Ortega slowed down a little bit at the end. Look at it, he kept going. Maybe he gotten in the corner of the end zone, but a nice run by Ortega all the way down to looks like the 1-yard line.
You know what we got here? Here comes a power game. Here it comes.
Yep.
Number 8.
You're going to probably hand it off here. You would think to Nasir Jordan.
If he's in there.
Take a look. Good
Yep,
run. Now
he's
see
in
him,
there.
see him
Yep,
slow
here it
right there
comes.
for a minute.
We have a timeout by the Whippets here.
So a timeout by the Whippets will take one as well. 4:33 to go. 4th down and goal. We'll be right back on High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 27.4 and PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
So a while back, I thought to myself, I'm never going to own a home. I'm going to have to rent forever. I didn't have money for a down payment. I had no credit history, and I just got out of a divorce. But PHFA showed me that home ownership is possible. They offer me a low-interest mortgage and a way to manage the closing cost. To me, this is more than just my home. It's a huge accomplishment and a new chapter in my life, thanks to PHFA.
Checking some big scores here tonight in Fort Chapman. You're looking at one over in Harrisburg area. That's a huge one.
Yeah, Chambersburg at Cumberland Valley. Cumberland Valley just went into Harrisburg last Saturday afternoon and upset the Cougars, who were in first place in the Mid-Penn, and now Chambersburg is up 17-10 on the Eagles with under 2 minutes to go.
And here we are, 4th and goal now for Coatesville. They need to get in. They push forward. Did he get in? Ortega's in. Touchdown. Ortega with a 1-yard plunge for the touchdown, and Coatesville is on the board here with 4:30 to go.
They used Matt Ortega Jr.'s legs on 3rd down around left end, used it on 4th, and now are they going to kick the extra point or go for 2?
We're going to wait and see here. So
you would think the PAT, and that's what they're going to do.
Ortega with a 1-yard plunge.
There you see the replay.
They're now looking for the extra point, an important extra point here. And the kick is up, and the kick is through, and it's 14-7. We still have a football game with 4.5 to play. We'll take a break. We'll come right back. It'll be Downingtown's turn when we return here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
10 plays, 66-yard drive from their own 34-yard line, and Coatesville answers the bell. They become a big play team with that pass play. Got him in a position there at the end, all the way down the field, and they found that guy, Mr. Kelly again, Anthony Kelly.
Yes.
And a good pass from Ortega, and so there's hope now for Coatesville.
Let's talk strategy now. You don't need an onside kick with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left and 3 timeouts. You got plenty of time. I expect Coatesville to kick the ball deep. And Downingtown doesn't have the hands team on. They have 5 guys ready, but everybody else in a normal kick return.
Another
oh, my goodness.
Offsides on the kickoff.
On the kicking team.
Hey, you just, all the penalties and mistakes tonight for both teams have been costly. So it's offsides. And you're going to walk it back 5 yards again and kick it off one more time.
The little things in football make such a big difference. The little things in life. But in sports, you got to take care of the little things, and both teams have done a really good job in certain areas, but then...
So Colin Schaefer will tee it up again, this time in his own 35-yard line with 4:30 to go in this one.
They've also, the penalties, not to belabor the point, but just have been absolute nemesis for both squads here in a really hard-fought battle.
It really has been choppy, though. It's made the game. So here's Schaefer now kicking off one more time. This time, nice long kick down into the corner. Is he going to let it go out of bounds? And
nice
it does.
Job. Now you have a choice if you're Downingtown. You obviously don't want to take it right there, which you could. You can also make them back it up 5, or you can take it 25 yards from where the ball was kicked. So it was kicked from the 35, and that means the 40-yard line. Get the ball all the way out to the 40, if you so choose.
So the official's going to get the football and eventually lay it down here somewhere. The officials are going to meet, and they're going to say, let's put it out here. And
yeah, you're almost crazy not to take it at the 40, because you're probably not going to get it out there on a kick return. If you make them, yeah, you could make them back it up to the 30, but still, 40-yard line, great field position. And right now, if you're Downingtown, you're thinking, we got to get 3 first downs to put this game away.
And not quick. Not quick first downs. You'll take them, but I mean, you really want to just kind of grind it out here a little bit.
There's nothing like a 7 or 8 yard carry on 1st and 10 in a situation like this.
Well, isn't it Spencer Dunn time here again? He has been the rock.
Absolutely.
The workhorse tonight for this team, although Dunn not in there for the moment.
He's over there at the right at the wing. They're going to bring Dunn in motion and give him the ball in the jet sweep to the left.
Here we go.
Here it comes.
Coach has the call, and there it is.
Quarterback's keeping
Fakes it. Bricker dives into the line himself and moves it out past the 45-yard line out near the 46.
I like the call. Just keeping him a little bit off balance. The Coatesville defense looking for Dunn. You got to hold on to the football. That's the #1 thing you say. And I'm sure the Downingtown staffers will talk to their players. Protect the ball.
2nd down 4, ball at the 46-yard line for Downingtown. They get a touchdown, they love it, but that's not what's on their mind. It's first downs. And not necessarily in the first run, but maybe second or third. Use up downs, use up clock. Clock's on your side. 2 hands around the ball, surging forward, and you're going to get a first down here. So there's your first down of the drive. You said they needed 3.
Now you're going to see, if it's a first down run, expect Matt Ortega to use his timeout, because you can't wait too much longer. Now, if you're Downingtown, make sure you chew clock. Experienced quarterback here, he has to know, do not snap the ball unless there are 3 to 5 seconds or even less on the play clock.
Dunn checks out. Miller and Smith check back in.
We're down to 15 on the play clock. So let that thing wind down.
Use up every second you can, down to 3:19, 3:18 in the game clock.
Here comes the jet.
Look at him covering up right away. Beautiful, beautiful run again by
There's
Miller.
7 yards. Timeout if you're Matt Ortega.
Miller with another nice chunk of yards.
Much longer.
Miller with a nice chunk of yards there. It's going to be 6 yards on the gain. 2nd down and 4. Ball all the way down to the 43-yard line now of Coatesville. And this is exactly the way you want to script it right now if you're down in Town West.
You were right on target. 6, 7 yards. You'll take it every time, because then once you get the first down, it gets you a new set of downs, and you chew that much more clock. Nice job by Downingtown, letting that play clock go down. It's now at 10 and moving.
Putting on a little bit of a clinic right now on how to handle a lead with
just a few minutes
to go. There's your handoff. Ooh, and a nice tackle.
Get your timeout for Coatesville.
Good job all over that time by number 50 for Coatesville. That was Christopher Jones.
Oh, my goodness, was he there.
Man, he just wrapped him up, number 50. We'll take a quick break. 2:23 to go in this one. Downingtown with the ball in the lead. Can they keep it? We'll find out when we come back. This High School Sports Live TV's Game of the Week on ABC 24.7.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Hey, Advanced Hoops has launched its winter basketball plan for the community. Programs for K to 4th grade, a younger kids program you don't want to miss, led by Duke McCamey, his awesome A-Hoop staff. Also, middle school boys and girls league, along with 5th, 6th, 5-on-5 play. Go to advancedhoops.com. Check it out. Okay, 3rd down now and 5. Ball at the 44-yard line. You want to get this first down if you're downtown West. Take a look.
Oh, he missed the tackle.
And there it is again.
That's your ball game.
And he gets another first down. That's Miller with the first down.
And he stayed in bounds. They were stopping the clock to move the chains.
2:16 to go, and that was a big run. 3rd down and 5. You needed to get the first down, and that's exactly what Downtown West did. Their third down of this drive. You see everybody wrapping 2 hands around the ball as soon as they get it.
Waiting to see if they wind the clock here. No, it's not a one. He was out of bounds, so that helps Coatesville a little bit there.
Coatesville desperately wants to get some kind of turn. Here's Miller smashing into the line, and Miller, man, just stretches forward inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. You got to think you're going to call timeout, and that's exactly what Matt Ortega is doing over there. So Coatesville with a timeout, 2:11 to go in this one. We'll take a quick break. We'll come right back. 14-7, excuse me. This is High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4.
Do you want to answer that?
Nah, I'd never with a kid in the car.
It's okay. I'm not here. I'm there.
.11 to go in this one. 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 29-yard line of Coatesville, and Downingtown West in control. And I know one thing for sure in sports: when you have the lead and you have the ball, the other team can't catch up, and that's exactly what Downingtown's doing right now, is playing keep away.
Good point.
Looks like Bricker might just hand off again to Miller. Miller.
Stay in bounds if you're Downingtown.
Miller with another nice piece of running all the way down to him. They haven't stopped yet. They finally blow the whistle. So down about the 21-yard line, but another first down. That's the 4th first down in this series. Just about not quite put away yet. They'll stop the clock to move the chains. 2:02 to go now in this one. Thanks again to our PCN audience for watching us around the state of Pennsylvania.
Now you can take a knee with only one timeout for McCaskey. You don't want to risk a turnover.
First down.
And we stop it one more time.
Ball at the 21. Here's your handoff again to Miller. And Miller just holding on to the football down near the 18-yard line. I want to remind you, next week, High School Sports Live brings you more football action as Mechanicsburg visits Shippensburg in District 3. Both those teams undefeated going into tonight. You can see it on PCN next Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. Myself and Ford Chapman and Kate Perbulo in that game. As now the clock ticking away, 1:13. And nothing now that Coatesville can do to stop this one.
Well, they have one timeout left. Matt Ortega's electing to hold on to it after this play or the next play.
Yeah.
You're only going to get the ball back in just a few seconds if you do get it back.
Have hope for a miracle right here.
Turnover. You need a turnover.
2nd down, 7. Nice handoff to Taraski. And Mike Taraski goes through, and the final timeout is called. But 50 seconds left in this one. Downingtown West with the football and the lead. With the win, Downingtown West would go to 8-1, 2-1 in the Chestmont League.
Now if you're Downingtown, if you want to get really heady here, you want to take the shotgun snap and just run towards your bench fast. And you can even have some guys grab a hold of Jure, whatever, because the penalty, if Coatesville takes the penalty, you get it down over again, if that makes sense. And you just want to get your quarterback to chew off a few seconds more and then let the play clock go down, and then you do the same thing again, you can get it to 0.
Go victory formation. So a loss tonight would put Coatesville at 5-3-1 for the season. 1-1 then in the, or 1-2 in the conference. Or excuse me, 1-1-1 in the conference. I'll get it right eventually here. I do want to remind you that you can follow PCN and Pennsylvania Sports on social media. Follow PCN on Facebook, X, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you're enjoying this game, get more Pennsylvania Sports with PCN Select. Stream PIAA, championship games, sports profiles, and more on demand now with PCN Select. So glad to be bringing this game tonight throughout the state of Pennsylvania. Ford Chapman, Gary Sutton with you, and our whole Invica crew, Chad Edwards and the whole crew. They did so great job of bringing these pictures all night long. Here at beautiful Kottmeyer Stadium in downtown Pennsylvania.
They're going to look at the unbalance to the left. They're going to run left with either their quarterback or number 4, and they're going to just run wide, but don't go out of bounds, obviously. You got to stay in bounds and just fall down.
Just take time off the clock, and I'd be surprised if Bricker even handed this off. We'll see. He does. Little pitch out.
There's a touchdown. Close to it.
Spencer Dunn all the way down inside the 4, and another first down. That's the 5th first down now of this series.
Let's really credit, Gary, that offensive line for Downingtown West.
Dynamite all night long.
Yes, we had some good runs by the running backs, but I'll tell you, and the quarterback, but that daggone offensive line made the difference here. They're in unison, and they're coached by the head coach here, and you got to love to see that.
I'm not sure they don't want another touchdown right here. Let's wait and see.
They're taking the knee.
Yeah, they're going to take the knee. Classy thing to do, and that is going to end this one as they will now roll to 8-1. The only loss in the season last week to Bishop Shanahan. On the other side, it's going to be Coatesville 5-3-1, 1-1-1 in the conference, and 2-1 now for Downingtown West as they win this one here in the Chestmont League tonight. We're going to take a break. When we come back, our Capital Blue Cross post-game report. We'll have our AT&T play of the game and our Huffman Ford player of the game all straight ahead here on High School Sports Live TV on ABC 27.4 and PCN, the Pennsylvania Cable Network.
All across Pennsylvania, families are living their lives in their own homes. Not long ago, none of these families believed it possible. And then they discovered there was someone who could help. What was once only a dream is now a reality. Welcome home.
Everybody knows Hoffman has it. Did you know Hoffman has even more? There's the fully stocked Hoffman Ford Parts and Accessories Department, the Hoffman state-of-the-art collision facility, confidence in our ultra-modern service facility, peace of mind with master technicians, satisfaction with low prices.
Do I really need to say it again? Hoffman has it.
Only at Hoffman Ford, Colonial Park.
Hoffman Ford, just what you're looking for. Hoffman has it.
Senior moments. They're not about what's been lost. They're about everything you've gained. With Capital Blue Cross Medicare, you're covered to go all in on more senior moments. And when playtime's over, giving them back can be a senior moment too.
They're all yours.
More coverage, more benefits, less hassle. Capital Blue Cross Medicare.
Welcome back to Kottmeyer Stadium. 14-7, Downingtown West wins it over Coatesville tonight in the 125th meeting of Downingtown and Coatesville. Two communities that are just about 4 or 5 miles apart here. And Downingtown West wins tonight. It's 13-10 in this series with Downingtown West since they split into the two Downingtown West, Downingtown East schools. Coatesville still leads it, but tonight there's joy in Downingtown. They won this one 14-7. Your thoughts on the game tonight, Ford?
I thought Tom Klein, it's his first year as the head coach here at Downingtown West, not his first time as the head football coach. Just thought he and his staff did a really nice job of getting that team to play solid offensive and defensive football. It started on the offensive and defensive fronts, and barring some of the penalties, which were a little bit too many, aside from that, they played really hard-nosed football and just deserve to win the football
You're
game.
hand down a player of the game tonight. The offensive line for Downingtown West might get an award, too. Those guys were tough all night long. And they really opened up some great holes for that team all night long. Well, our AT&T play of the game is our first thing that's up here in the post-game report, and we want to take a look at a play that was big for Coatesville. They were down 14-0. We talked about them not being a big play team. Au contraire. Take a look at this as Matt Ortega unloads one down the field, and he finds his man down there on the other end. That was Anthony Kelly with a huge catch to keep him in the game and eventually set up the touchdown with a 1-yard dive by Ortega to get it back to 14-7. But then Downingtown West just put it away by handling the football and getting behind that big offensive line and driving
the whole way down inside the 10 to end the football game. Very impressive by the Downingtown West offensive front, no doubt.
5 first downs and keep away there at the end. And our Hoffman Ford player of the game tonight, this young man all night long was just dynamite. We thought he carried the burden pretty well. And we're talking about Mr. Spencer Dunn. He wears number 4. He may not be the biggest guy in the field, but he was big tonight, running the football for Downingtown, over 100 yards this evening. And he is our Hoffman Ford player of the game. Take a look at some of the work he did here this evening. He's one of those runners that's kind of hard to find. He's 5'9", but he's big for his team. And you take a look again. Here he is again. That jet sweep was good to him all night long.
Yes, it was. Tough, hard-nosed football player.
And here again, that little pitch out.
At the end of the game there.
And take a look, the end of the game, he just salted it away for him. And Spencer Dunn is our Hoffman Ford player of the game. And, hey, it's been a lot of fun tonight. Coming down here to the Chestmont League. Thanks to all of our PCN audience around the state of Pennsylvania and our whole ABC 27.4 audience out there. Next week's game, 2 undefeateds going into tonight, Mechanicsburg and Shippensburg in District 3. And that's going to be at 7 o'clock on October 25th. And we're looking forward to doing that one. That's going to be a great game. Both teams, I think, 9-0 going into tonight. But we want to thank Chad Edwards and our whole Invica crew here tonight. Charlie Fortney, who's been running all over the place here tonight. He's cut up the sound of the feast for us and doing some great work. Thanks to all of our camera crew and all the good people here at Downingtown West who treated us so well. It's Downingtown West 14, Coatesville 7. They win it tonight. For all of our crew and for Chapman, the best color guy in the business, I'm Gary Sutton. Have a great evening, everyone.